Guy was on. He said that he was dating this girl.
No more.
You see how he cut it off?
You don't have to go nowhere.
Whoa, no hold it.
You want real fire.
You want
like a real drink.
That's a shot.
That's a fire.
We want that half drink. You want half drink.
That is.
We don't want the full.
Look in the cup.
That's not a damn shot.
Oh, hell, a little more.
So to me,
Look how little that shit is.
no, look at it.
Oh, that shit.
Yo, I can still see the bottom of the cup.
A little more.
See?
Come on, you home. You got it.
Yes,
You got it.
slowly.
Welcome to Buzz Out Podcast.
Recording the whole time?
Yes.
He's recording.
We're gonna Buzz Out. That's right. I've been recording the whole time. I got it all. We out here.
Dope.
Yeah, this shit been recording for 20 minutes. We out here.
I didn't say nothing anyway.
A little bit. All right, man. We good.
What the fuck are y'all doing?
Buzz Out Podcast, episode 24. I'm here with myself, my man S.
Look, you see that my
Hey, you relax. Moco, bring it to it. I don't even know what happened. And we got Nisi in the building. We got you, cameraman.
Obviously.
They call you engineer.
Engineer.
Engineer's here. We got Lydia. And my man Dre, Christmas hat.
Merry Christmas.
Santa.
Santa,
Cheers.
With the gifts.
delivering
Chris
things. He bringing things.
All things.
All things.
All things.
Oh.
Damn, ass pause.
What the Oh. We gonna start it like that? We gonna start it I don't even know where that was going.
I said all things. He used it in a baritone.
Shut up. Alright, let's go. Alright.
This is horrible friends.
Sorry.
This is horrible friends.
Yeah, it's a fact.
That's
It's a
what
fact.
that made me drink. Peer pressure, son. But you're asking me into drinking.
Nah, it's tea. It's tea.
Thank you, Nisa. Did you die though?
Did you
Drink
die?
up.
We ain't get there yet.
Will you die?
You good.
Will you die?
All you
Will
gotta
you
do
die?
is go in your room and go to sleep.
Amen.
Easy. You don't have to drive nowhere.
Alright, as an update for the people, the motherfuckers on camera that don't know what's going on. He drinking that shit that he had when he did a sex doll topic when he was going off. Talk to him. Talk to him.
5 pluses with a sex
Dead
robot.
ass. He is dead ass.
Can you? No, for real.
Yo, just talk to us. Stop playing.
No, for real.
6 pluses with a sex robot.
I'm about to smack with this motherfucking mic.
Yo, Dre,
For real, stop playing.
Dre, talk to us. Look, let's get dialogue. Let's get dialogue.
What's with this real life? So I know.
7 pluses with a sex robot.
That's what he's drinking. So give him about 20 minutes. He's going to transform in a minute.
This is the last podcast for the year, bro.
Yeah. 24. So we did that. So yeah. So where y'all want to start with?
We said you
Yeah, you had a topic. You had something that was very interesting. Go ahead, talk that shit.
So this morning, Angela
Talk
Yee,
to the
this
mic.
dude. So this morning, Angela Yee was on the radio. I was going to the faucet. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Oh shit.
You told to the pause.
Yeah, put mad water on her face.
I was like, so this morning. I need that. So she said that this guy called in as Axie. So he called in and he said that he was dating this girl for a while. They were celibate. And then he said that they got hot and heavy one night and they were about to go the full way. And basically, she disclosed to him that she was not born a woman. She was born a man.
Yeah, because there's no way. She just
And
cheat now.
well, he's never seen any of the
he's
parts,
cheating.
and he said that she presents as a woman.
Right,
So his
so
only
we're gonna
issue,
say, yeah.
I'm gonna say out loud,
Issue.
his only issue was the fact that he's 32 and he disclosed to her that he wanted to have kids. Bingo. So it wasn't the fact that
That's the only issue.
That's the fact that she had a kid.
he knew it was a man.
Wait,
He knew all along. So his mom met the girl before, and his mom said to him when she met him that she was off. There was something manly about her. And he was like that, he
Mama
just
knows.
disregarded the mother's
Mama
comments. But he was like that after she told him, it all made sense. But he said that he just feels tricked and he feels manipulated because she knows he wanted kids.
That's it.
That was his only issue.
But does mom have a problem with him being with the man?
Well, mom had the problem
Mom
because
didn't know, but she speculated something.
mom speculated.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Look. And how long they was dealing?
A couple of months.
She probably really looked like a girl.
I think he's gay too.
There's no way you can tell me you
He
know
was
that.
curious because my whole thing, yeah. So it's like, okay, whatever she was doing for him probably made it feel
Did he
really
actually
nice.
see the
He said that they had very
equipment?
heavy, no.
That heavy what?
You know they make
heavy,
peanuts,
heavy,
though.
heavy petting and heavy kissing sessions and things.
Oh,
So wait, so
getting hot and heavy.
she still got a thing and everything.
We don't know. So he might have a pee-pee, right? Because if we're petting hot and heavy, right?
Son.
Why would I tell you before
would I
we
stop
go the
you?
whole way?
Yeah,
If I have a vagina, I'm gonna
Because
let
he
you
know
just...
it's not gonna be like a regular female.
Yo,
But how? But you wouldn't know. But you wouldn't.
Podcast over. Let's end it right now. Wrap it up.
You don't like
wrap
that?
podcast up.
Y'all messed my whole head.
Everyone 24. We out.
We gotta talk about it. That's what's going on now.
And then talk about it.
Yeah.
Y'all have to be careful.
And you have to be
Be careful because
No, because y'all don't know.
Kevin Hart y'all. You know what I'm
We
saying?
don't know.
Just
No,
piggyback
I'm
off of
serious.
that.
Listen to me.
That's no
A lot of times,
What did I
men,
just send you guys?
some of these transgenders really look like women. So y'all have to be careful. Y'all have to be
Sydney
aware.
Star.
That's
It's a few of
That's
them.
why I got she lied about Chingy.
Go like this.
Well, Sydney Star, she looks like a man to me.
It's like this. To each his own. If you that way, it's fine. But you should tell people that shit from the beginning. Because if somebody fuck you up after 3 months, they have the right to fuck you up. Because you lying to motherfuckers. It's like
That's crazy.
the reason why he told you because he thought you was a certain way. Tell somebody who you are if you not the way they think
Like
you are.
Exactly.
You know what
So
I'm
you
saying?
feel
That's
like
how
in the club
we
or wherever you it's whispering in your ear, I'm a man.
That's not. Yeah.
I was born no, but not even I'm a man because they don't
even if
they don't
you know,
identify
even
as
Think about
That
it.
is plotting a murder right now with his head, son.
they don't
What?
identify.
He's plotting
He
a
should
murder.
think about if it was
You
him.
Go back to
He like, I would kill him.
Look at his face, man. He's plotting a murder right now. with his head.
No, seriously, because it's becoming more common.
No, but that shit's not. That's not cool.
That's not
Especially
cool.
as far as the surgeries and the hormone therapy,
Hormone
and you will
therapy.
not know. You will
figure out
not
what
know.
you're
And you cannot tell the difference.
Yo,
Especially with like mixed races, Spanish and stuff like that. They
Where did you
transition
send that
very
to?
well.
yeah.
And once they start, some of them look good with even without the hormone therapy.
Wow.
Then once they get the hormone
No,
therapy,
talking about
forget
cancer.
about it. You'll be like, ooh, shorty's bad.
No.
And then
No, son.
It's another one out
You
here.
won't be
You
able to
know,
tell.
Son.
You wouldn't know.
After looking at him, you wouldn't know.
You would
Yo,
not
Ask
know.
for baby pictures.
S. In my last job, on the 5th floor of my job, they literally had a transgender floor, and people were going there.
Transgender floor.
Like they would do the surgery on type of stuff, and they would go to the doctors and want something there in my building,
Man, yo.
and they look
Like a
just.
whole-
That's the one I said
You can't even do that.
You gotta
That
relax.
make noise. Too much
I was
talking.
showing him the boy. You
I
like
warned
the boy?
you.
Nah.
Oh, it does.
You can't. Yeah, too much talking turning up a bunch of
picks
noise.
up.
We
Yeah,
can't hear it.
Everybody got
It
to talk one
sound
at a
crazy.
time. One
Then
at
we
a time.
gotta edit the whole shit out. Never happened. This shit ain't happened. So now I gotta rewind what the fuck I said, cause it ain't happened.
And then you know how you
Oh,
feel about
just
people
now, right?
interrupting
So,
him.
yeah,
Oh, you
that's
know
true.
I hate that.
Well, you should have
I'm
broke on somebody because
That's that
Who
bullshit
phone
too.
is this?
Yo,
That
you
mom.
just said turn the phones off.
and
phone is
somebody
this?
asked me if mine was off.
It was me.
You're not understanding that we told you that. This shit
Episode
goes.
24.
Yeah.
We out. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be out.
Okay,
So let's finish your thought.
No, you don't finish.
I don't even know what the fuck I thought.
You was talking about the.
So
let's just say you dated a woman.
No,
so that,
No, the
that
people on the floor, the people on the floor from
The
the
people on
job.
the floor from the
5th
job.
floor, whatever floor.
You said they have a list.
The
of
transgender, they do that over there. Yeah, it's like. And the thing is, before when I first got there, I would see people just going to that floor, but you couldn't tell at first. Then when they told me, then I started, you know,
You like, oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, even if a chick was just bad and she could
Man,
possibly
that's a
be a
man.
dude, it's a dude automatically.
Yeah,
felt
that's how I do. Yeah, I'm
But,
like, man.
yeah, like sometimes you can't even fucking tell.
You
yo.
can't tell. Yeah.
What I'm saying is like, it's their job to tell
So
you.
let's
You
just
could tell.
They
say,
gotta tell you if,
You can
like,
tell.
what the
Oh, you
deal is.
can.
You can't let a
You can
motherfucker
tell.
let's just
3
say you
months
didn't
later.
want kids. Let's just say you didn't want kids. And let's just say they had the gender reassignment surgery and you didn't even know if that vagina was made in a lab. And you've been dealing with her for
In a
6
lab.
months.
Wait.
Look.
Wait, what?
Remember-
Lydia, what?
It's
Engineer.
digesting all messed up.
That's what they do. They
Engineer.
cut people in.
No. You
Right?
said.
Yeah, we say in a lab
You
though.
hypothetic me.
I'm hypothetical than you,
What you
right?
say?
So I said what I'm saying is that let's just say you were dating a woman and you guys were dating.
She's
for
not a
6
woman.
months, right?
You don't say dating a woman.
Pop, hold on.
You gotta relax. You
So
gotta relax.
let's just say you were dating her for 6 months. You guys were intimate and everything, right?
What?
And then what happened was that after a certain amount of time, let's just say she was like, "Yo, let's swing by my mom's crib because I gotta pick something up." And you're like, "All right, cool, no problem." So you come inside, "Hey, Miss Johnson, how you
Let's see
doing?"
little brother
Whatever.
pictures.
And then you see pictures, and you say to yourself,
Who's this?
"Oh, where's your
Who's
where's
little
your
brother?
pictures?
Where's your little
Where's your
brother?
You got a brother?" She's like, "No, that's me." And she's like, "Okay, mom, thanks you for the jerk chicken. All right, we out. Come on, baby." Let's go."
No. We gonna fight right there.
So you're telling me at that moment you would feel the urge to fight.
Your mother's the referee, so I'm fucking you up. So I'm fucking you up, son. You gotta say, look, it's like this. I don't knock nobody, but you ain't gonna force me to be gay. It's not right. It's not fair. Look,
but here goes the thing. Do you know what gay is? Gay is being attracted to a man, correct?
I'm attracted to a chick used to be a man.
But what did you say she was?
Huh?
She was a chick.
She's a dude still. She just looked like a woman.
Shot.
At the end of the day,
it's a man, right? But what you're looking at, when you're visually looking at someone, you're visually looking at a woman,
She was born what? She born what? What's she born with?
A bag.
I don't know.
It's a mistake.
She said there was a mistake. She identifies as a woman. Which is how you felt for it for 6
She got a bag and some balls.
No, I don't care. You should have told me shit from the beginning.
And if she told you in front of the beginning, would you still mess with her?
No.
She was beautiful. Why?
Because that's not my thing.
But I told you that you like females.
That's a man.
But I told
So
you that
what?
you didn't want kids.
That's a man.
I like that when I was born females.
It's a man.
It's kicking
But I
in.
have woman parts.
You had my parts.
It's kicking in. Just like it in. Look at that.
You was born with a back.
This nigga's coming. Bro, while all y'all talking, I just gotta focus.
He mad? He mad?
He is probably mad murders in his head right now.
Bro, he like, I wish.
Work it out. Look,
That shit was
to eat, like I said, to each his own.
Yeah,
I respect them. Do your thing, but you need to tell me that shit
right
from the
away.
jump. I need to. If I bag you,
Okay,
hold on, let me go. If I bag you, you should tell me that from way back before I bagged you. But if the music was too loud, I get it. Tell me that shit as soon as I start talking to you. If I call you and be like, yo, you looking mad good in the club, like, yeah, I want you to know that I was a brother.
Oh wait.
Now tell me that.
I was a brother.
Then I'm like, I got you, I respect you.
And what is that mean?
Shock.
And leave the messages.
Don't you understand that humans have to be comfortable to disclose certain
It
information?
don't matter, but you bringing somebody else into your world.
Okay, let's just say that she disclosed to you before you guys got intimate.
No, it's too late. I got hard. What? All right? Oh my God.
It's hypotheticals, nigga.
No, Prince, no. Listen to what she's saying.
You would.
You're not listening. We were talking and flirting. No, I got erected. I phone sex you. I sent you a dick pic. Look.
Alright, we need a new subject.
Hold on.
We need a new topic.
Here, this shit is dangerous.
He's not gonna make it.
Sweating now. Nigga, that's man wet right now, son. We go.
Let's save him. Let's save him.
You know what?
You ain't leave up for it, right?
This topic is for 1990s. It's for the 90s.
Yeah.
Jacquees. Fuck it.
That's been trying
Nigga, the minute black light.
Go right
Why
into-
is she so bright, son?
That's bright.
That shit like a flare.
I have to though.
All them shits is on.
Why you fighting with this?
You want to be properly like
What's wrong?
It's still to feel too dark. Well, it look too dark.
Is that a fact?
Yeah.
Alright, whatever.
Man, I'm burning him.
Subject? Alright.
You want to talk about Jacquees, son?
Nigga don't want to talk
I'm gonna
about
edit
it.
out
That's the king of R&B.
That nigga annoying.
Oh
That's
my
the
God. When they
Right.
So all he do is
when they play
he
that,
redo
that's
everybody's
a
shit. He has no creativity. From what I
But now
see.
would that not be creativity? So let's just say
No.
in life we all recreate something that someone else
Can I
has
say
done.
something though?
Go.
Look, it's like this.
That's not true.
All he doing is working off of a template.
That's not true.
Wait, hold up. But all he doing is working off a template.
That's what he's doing.
So that means it's like it's pre-built. You heard the whole effect and the melody of it. So I'm gonna put my own tune instead of saying dude. I'm gonna say mood. Like that's not fair. You cheating. You don't have that. Don't require talent.
But a lot of people remix something.
No. But look,
do you call that?
This is not a song though. Think about it. Think about 50 Cent. Wait, when G-Unit first came out, and it was literally remixing shit on mixtapes.
Yeah, but
this
this was
motherfucker,
fire though.
no, dope. But then they made their own songs. This motherfucker just remixing everybody's shit. He ain't got no his own songs. How the fuck you the king and you ain't got your own catalog yet? Fuck out of here.
And the king of R&B know how to dance
who
on
would-
the
who would you-
on stage.
no,
I said the
false.
king of R&B
Who
know
would
how
you
to
think is
dance.
king?
Who would I think was the king of R&B of
I'm gonna ask
era?
everybody. Yeah, who
Of
you
whose
think?
era?
Who the king to you?
I will always say R. Kelly.
Yeah, what about
Kelly
you?
too.
No.
I will always say
That little
I think that's-
P monster.
That P monster gets it. He
That little
does.
P monster
Because no matter
dance.
what you gave him,
Son.
no matter what he said,
Oh my
it hit.
God.
Should fight.
Every time
Anything he said, you were like, oh, that's
I'm not going.
every time I hear a song, that shit be goosebumps. I get goosebumps every time. So little
One at a time. One at a time.
Every time I hear, you right.
What?
Every time I hear one of his little P monster songs, it's like that shit give me goosebumps.
I'm not even gonna lie.
No, he got hits and he ready to do
When I watched the P video, I played his album in the background while I watched it.
You can't be mad at him.
What?
I did. When I watched the P video, I played the album. I played that P video.
Wait, hold on. You watched it?
Hell yeah, I watched it. I had to see what
Tell me
happened.
what was on it.
But why you had to play the music?
You play the music too?
Oh my
You're a
god.
serial killer, son.
He wanted to set the
Serial
mood.
killer, son.
Yeah, because
I
I'm
want
like,
to
yo,
delete
like,
out of group chat too.
Yo.
wait, I'm in my own group chat by myself.
They got his own group chat by itself. Wait, why you put his music on with his sex tape?
Because I was a fan of his music, so I'm like, let me just play it.
He needed a soundtrack.
And I was like, yo, you know, I want to sing along, so
That's that Remy.
I'm just saying, like, I had the album playing. It was TP2. And then, what, man? And then, you know, I watched the video. Because there's not a lot of sound in it. It's not too much talking. It's mostly just
Oh, you didn't want to hear.
Mostly pissing? Mostly peeing?
I see what you're doing.
No, but I was playing the music already.
I'm gonna throw a little curveball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Pep talk yourself.
What happened you would say you and your bunch of one of your boys, whatever. You had this conversation before. You find out your boy comes to you like, yo, I'm gay. How would you feel?
Wait, what?
That's his big
Oh, what is that?
right now.
Huh?
What is that?
Yeah, I was looking.
One of your boys,
Because Joe likes to talk to her about that.
one of your boys say they
What
gay.
that had to do with King R&B though? We off topic, huh?
Do I ever be off topic?
Nah, not really. So whatever.
We need a new engineer.
So when you don't find it, and he's doing a great job.
We need a new engineer.
That's the dude right there, son. He had me doing me. He ready.
How would you feel if one of your
laugh,
best
son.
friends?
I mean,
I don't care who's gay.
yeah, it's like a real friend of mine. Like, it's like whatever.
Like,
Like,
he's a real friend. Why do you think he tell you from jump?
that's
Society, though, like, they
They
know
don't tell their family from
Oh,
jump.
no,
Tell
normally,
me from jump.
no.
They don't
from
even tell
jump when
their
they
family
find out,
from
or
jump.
from jump when they was born.
No, when they find out they like men, I want to know.
But people gotta be, they gotta be comfortable with telling
Yo.
you.
But why
they
you
they're
need to
not
know?
your best friend.
Why?
If y'all best friend, y'all gotta be comfortable, right?
But why?
Alright, hold up. Can I say something? Say it.
No.
Oh, shit. I will scratch your fucking head off, son. Strike one. No, strike three. Fuck it.
Say 1 to 3.
All the way. Oh, fuck him. And now I'm skipping him. But like this, look. If
So
you,
why you need to
shut
know?
the fuck up.
Why you need to know?
Alright, but if you fucking with a shorty, say if you like getting your ass tickled.
Well, what are we talking about?
Hear my point.
I'm gonna go with this. You got this.
So you like freaky shit, like getting your ass tickled, or you like chicks slapping you with paddles and shit, whatever. You ain't gonna tell them that shit. You gotta wait to feel comfortable on that level. So a person that's gay, they need to know, they need to feel comfortable to that level to tell you.
Bro, you went.
No, okay, so his point is that sexual. What Shocky's trying.
So you like tickles?
What are you talking?
You like tickles?
Do I like tickles? You like transgender?
You like paddles?
You used to talk to men with man he see, right? You used to talk one of those, right?
He said, I like to talk.
Yeah, he did. He's actually, you did.
It's like 3, right?
He's on 7 right now.
Oh yeah. You wild.
You think that's a seven?
You wild.
He's on 7 right
This
now.
nigga,
Ant, right?
now,
Game's over.
10 minutes, I'm telling you a secret about it. Cause this nigga
Stay
is crazy.
tuned. Stay tuned.
He trying to play me.
Nigga said play with each
But what
asshole
he
shit.
but
No.
as
I
secrets
said
will be
hypothetically.
said.
Hypothetically.
But as what he's trying to say is that let's just say that sexually in the bedroom with your girl, you're very liberated. Like out on the street, you're very okay, but you're with your girl, you're very liberated, right? So whatever you and your girl do is you and your girl do behind closed doors, right? She can lick your butt, she can do whatever what it is, because it's between you and your girl. And then he's saying, would you sit there and now we're all together and we're talking and you sit there and you're like, oh yeah, because you know she ate my butt last night because that's your best friend. That's your best friend. So he's saying that use that same level of thought pattern when your friend has to tell you that he's gay. I hate this man next to me and the one to the other side. Like right now,
I'm trying to ignore him right now. Hey,
you too?
I'm trying to ignore him right now.
Like,
You heard? As soon as he did that, you see my eyes? I'm like, yo, this guy right here. This nigga right here.
But only on this side.
Nah, shut the fuck up.
It's the engineer.
no.
The engineer.
Oh.
So would you be comfortable? Would you be comfortable with like just like we talk about everything else? You would be comfortable. But that's Shocky's point. Shocky's point is that why though? Why? Because that's your best friend.
You don't want us to know that you put your legs behind your head.
Look at this, like, love you out. He's like,
What?
you're going too far.
Yo.
Spread them.
You don't have a leg like this, too.
All these guts, I'm gonna kill this nigga right now.
No.
Oh, he's getting back to the character, y'all. I just want to let y'all know that his hat has a fitted strip in the back.
So,
It's not just a pull-on. It's got a
yo, you just give me a fucking headache. I caught an instant headache just now, son.
Oh my god, yo.
Yo, son.
Let's start over.
We're gonna cut all of this.
I need to leave.
Yo, he froze.
You told him. You told him that shit.
Look at Trey.
I ain't gonna you started the topic though, and I tried to save you.
You want some water?
Nope. Yo, listen.
What was the topic originally though? Now we done went all the way to left field.
No.
The king of
We
R&B.
got to put his legs up in the air.
They gonna do it?
King of R&B.
Stop.
King R&B.
We passed that.
No, Lydia. Yes, ma'am. We're talking about this shit.
Why are you still laughing?
Shut up. Shut up, son.
You gotta let him drink, right?
Who was it? You said give him the Remy.
Oh my God.
Why you say we though? Why you say we? Why? Why the we?
I don't know. Yo, stop. But no, the point was about.
Yo, he puts the beam in on that shit, son.
No. I gotta go.
If you don't do that shit, son, I'm gonna learn how to video edit shit.
I'm sorry.
Holy shit,
Yo.
that shit is.
These two are hard.
No, but listen.
I'm good.
No, we all terrible. But look, I'm just saying. I'm just talking about comfortability. Dre, stop, son.
She was expanding on what you were.
Dre, stop.
She was expanding on what you were saying.
Right. She was like, yeah, but I'm saying it's all about comfortability.
Absolutely. But
So-
he admitted he wouldn't be comfortable with telling you that his girlfriend licks his butt.
Stop. Stop. Come on, son. Yo, chill, yo.
So let's keep it. No, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Let's really keep it real on a real
Some
adult
guys
topic,
do say
right?
that now.
Some guys really do like women to lick their butts, right?
Yeah.
And they don't feel like it's gay at all. They feel like that it's a part of
they
sex.
say that's a woman.
Because they
They
say
like
that that's
Franks
a
too.
woman. That's the language. It's a woman. Would I let a man touch me like that? No. But I would let my girlfriend touch me like that. The same as I touch her like that, right? So I lick her butt. So they figure that there's no sex definition on that. Like we're enjoying each other. She's pleasing me, I'm pleasing her.
That's my butt we fighting.
So tell me about touching your butt we're fighting. Like, would you let your girlfriend lick your butt? If she's sucking your pee-pee, would you let her go down below? Not at
There's
all.
levels.
You just
Tell me about levels. What do you
hit in
mean?
the head.
What if
I'm not. It's like
she snuck it on you?
No.
Would you punch her in the head?
I'm a sneak up with.
Okay.
You understand?
You're an old school dude. So
You're old
I-
school.
I'm an alpha
yeah,
male.
yeah.
But remember,
You
like,
understand?
let's just say my sister, Bria. That's very normal in her circle.
What
Their
Bria?
circle.
Bria. It's very normal in her circle. So when she's
Those
talking
guys
to me,
wear
I'm like,
thongs.
my mic is deaf. One more time, what do they like? And she was like, oh, you know, like, you know, they like their butts played with. You can put like your finger in it while you giving head. You can eat the butt, like all of that stuff, right? So, you know, there's different levels of different things. Different men like different things.
Can we go back to R&B, son?
Shut up. Shut the
Mr.
fuck up.
Engineer,
Hold the
you're
camera.
uncomfortable.
Tell that stop looking at me, son.
Look at his mouth.
Stop looking at me.
Talk about eat ass. So this
Come on, we got podcast to do. We got podcast to do.
You're done.
Now we got podcast.
He said you're a done deal.
Chill.
Yeah, got it.
I was making a
You're
point.
finished.
I'm making a point about the gay thing. I mean, people gotta feel comfortable to tell you. I don't care who's gay. I mean, like respect to you. Like everybody's entitled to have a preference. I mean, look, I know dudes is gay, whatever. The only ones that get on my nerves are the ones that be man extra with it.
Extra, yeah.
And you
The
just wanna know.
flamboyant one.
Yeah. That's not how we act.
I got traumatized the other day, but.
Alright.
But look, like I said, I know gay dudes is mad cool. Like they regular people. It's just a preference.
What is that?
That was epic.
So you
That
gonna re-traumatize me? I ain't tell the camera what the
Nikki, tell him what he did. Tell him what he did. Shot.
Tell him what happened.
Tell him
What
what
is
he
it?
did. Shot.
Burrito bar?
Yeah, burrito bar.
Yeah, burrito bar.
Tell her, just look.
The waiter, he going around taking everybody's order. Get the shot. He said, "Can I take your order?"
With the menu in his
And he was
hand.
behind
With the
Shot.
menu.
So Shot couldn't see him. So Shot could sit there. He like, yes, I
caught
want the burrito with
He
the
was
chicken
like,
inside. He was like,
He's like, "What are you doing?"
what the fuck you doing? And he's just like, can I take
It was
your order?
confusing.
All he had to do was tell him to go.
And he would have shot. He would have had himself a whole gay
He
man.
was on it. He was
Get mad cute. That's what that means.
Yeah, he would hurt you.
You can swim in both pools, not just 3 feet. You can get in 6 feet.
Don't tell me that.
Fire for that. Huh?
Fire our feet up.
Swimming right on
I'm
you.
just saying.
Nah, that's what happened. Like, this motherfucker was going mad hard. I ain't see him, and I'm sitting there, and then he kept doing it. And I said, what you doing? And then he just kept ordering my food, like, they was doing a dance move, patting his chest. Shit was mad weird, son. Like,
That was weird. That was.
I don't get it. I really don't
It
get
didn't
it.
make sense.
Yeah, it really didn't. It really didn't. And fuck y'all for bringing that shit up again. I forgot all about it till y'all brought it up. Fuck y'all for bringing that up.
I know, I'm just.
I forgot all about that shit till y'all brought it back up.
It's always a great memory.
That's bullshit. It happened to
okay.
me. It happened to y'all.
It's alright.
Yeah, bro.
You didn't die.
God damn, son. Cause y'all crazy, son.
I just went.
Go ahead, Jacquees. So do you feel like he's the king of R&B?
He ain't shit.
Why?
Cause he ain't got a catalog.
Yeah, but like Dre said, people remix songs all the time.
No,
Why
no,
can't his
but-
king of R&B be
People
remixed?
remix songs that have a catalog.
He got long
But why can't his
He has
catalog be
nothing.
remixed songs that he's made great again?
All right, but
Go ahead, brother.
he don't even have a, like I said, no cat. How long he been in the game?
But what if his catalog is remixed songs?
That don't make you a king.
His genre,
I could-
his genre is
No,
remixed
no,
songs.
I can fucking,
Like he
I can
said, the
remix, I
blueprint
can
is
remix a
your-
fucking song.
The blueprint's
Can
already
you
out
sing?
there.
Maybe. I never tried.
Put some.
The blueprint's already out there.
Put some.
Right. All I'm saying is,
There's no reason now.
Lydia,
When you
listen.
think of a legend, you gotta be a songwriter.
He didn't
Right,
say he was
he's
a
not-
legend. He didn't say he was a legend.
It's a new decade.
He
He's a
said that
king.
he was the king.
He's not a king.
So what? So what is the king entitled? Please show me.
You tell me.
How you gonna answer?
Listen,
a
Lydia,
question?
if somebody make a song
feel like-
and they lay out the, I'm sorry, can you sing? It's like they lay out the whole song, how everything's supposed to sound, how the melody go in every part of the song, and all you do is remix the fucking words in each part. That requires little talent.
Okay, so what?
That little motherfucker ain't got that much talent.
He can't sing,
He ain't
no.
prove it yet.
They don't even.
I
fucking
agree. I don't think he sing all that great.
He can't.
I never
I
heard
don't
of it.
either.
I need to hear him.
Little bastard.
What song you sing?
I need to
Oh.
hear BED. That's all I really know.
Who's BD?
Who BD?
That's a
That's Jay
song.
Holiday.
That's Jay Holiday.
No,
Sound like Jay Holiday.
no. That's Jay Holiday. His song is "In My BED." Grind
Oh.
so sweet.
Oh, that's his real
That's
song.
all I really know.
And I never heard that before. I never heard that before.
Who's heard it? You heard it. Probably
Jay
not the
Holiday.
way that she's
No, but she said a different song, I think.
Yeah, it's a different song. He's like, I know you wanna.
Oh yeah, I know.
How old is he?
Go to the YouTube.
Yeah, that's a good
How old is he? How old is he?
They put a video there.
How old is he?
Yeah.
How old is?
I think like 25.
Oh, yeah,
so he's
25.
young. All these, honestly,
me.
all these new artists are young.
We OGs.
They're like 23, 24,
old.
25,
If that's the
18.
case, so baby, you think he's surpassed Chris Brown and all these other people?
No way in
Chris,
hell.
don't talk
Trey
about Chris.
Songz.
No, you didn't say
Chris
Chris.
Brown.
I said
So you said-
he's when he
So
says
I'm saying.
when he says he's king of
That's still
R&B.
that
That's
same
why I
era.
said define it. Maybe he's. I'm playing devil's advocate. I don't think he's king of R&B, right?
He ain't king
So
shit.
I'm not even at this point. Like if I'm giving it, I'm giving it to Chris. I think that Chris definitely is overall.
For this era.
Yes, for the era, I would definitely give it to Chris Brown. Chris Brown.
really don't have R&B though.
Yeah,
They don't.
that's not really R&B.
They don't have R&B. Like these kids, this generation.
They have no
Yeah,
love
you're
music.
right.
I don't know what
They
that
don't.
is.
They do have love music.
It's
They
It's
tell
trap.
you,
It's trap. It's
They
trap.
just put it together, make it sound nice for the moment, and rap it.
and they dance and do their,
Yeah.
and that's it.
But bottom line, he ain't king of shit. Simple.
Exactly.
Like, and I ain't like the way you disrespecting Keith Sweat too. That's what.
You know that Keith Sweat?
You ain't see him?
Can't say
Son,
Keith Sweat?
There was someone.
He's checking though.
Tell
even know his name.
but tell him what
He
happened.
lost his mom.
No, but
What is the whole story?
no, Keith Sweat. They was talking to Keith Sweat on the camera. He came and interrupted the interview and said, "No, I'm the king of R&B."
Right.
While they were talking to Keith Sweat,
That's how this whole thing popped off?
Are you serious?
Wow.
He disrespectful.
son. Yo,
Keith Sweat?
son. I wish somebody would have. I wish Mano was
talking
around
about
and
Keith
mushed that
Sweat.
nigga, son. Mushed him.
You never met Keith Sweat.
Son, no, Keith Sweat got
He's a
hits.
midget.
Hits.
Keith Sweat was
That's
performing
how-
during the
that's
shootout
how-
with Nino Brown, son. He kept singing.
That's how he was made.
Huh?
Keith Sweat? That's
Yeah, that little bastard was made from Keith Sweat, son. I didn't like that shit. So he
He
was
sweat to
okay.
his day still pop.
And then in the interview, they was showing when Keith Sweat was saying, like, he was saying Marvin Gaye, all them so-and-so people. They said, we never talked about who was king or whatever. He said, we just, we prove who we are.
Yeah.
And then this motherfucker, this little bastard gonna say, y'all ain't had the internet. Like, that nigga ain't got no respect. Nigga got no
Yo, I
respect.
ain't see this
He
shit.
got no respect, son. No respect.
These millennials.
Yeah, these motherfuckers got no respect.
They
son.
disrespectful.
It's clueless.
Yeah,
Disrespectful.
did you see when Tory Lanez and Royce the 5'9" got into a fucking second? He told Royce the 5'9" suck his dick. Roy said clearly, what?
I just want to vouch. My nigga Tory Lane is talented.
No, he is, but
disrespectful. You still have to respect the people that came here before you.
And then you say S&D, you prepared to die.
No, yeah, but Roy said, yo, y'all better talk to this dude before shit really get like real. Like, I mean, because we know Roy's he about that shit.
Ain't internet.
Yo, 20 hours later, literally like 15 to 20 hours later, that shit was like, that nigga Tory Lane cleared that whole shit up. I don't know what happened, but he cleared that whole shit up.
Somebody told him.
Yeah, somebody like, yo, look, Roy's
Somebody let him know.
Chill out now.
Like, this is not Offset you talking to. This not, what's his name? With the little red dress.
Tekashi? Wait,
Tekashi.
Oh, Lil Yachty?
Yachty or whatever. It's not none of them niggas. Like, you really talking to an old head. Like, you need to relax. These young guys, they be having it all the way messed up.
Seriously, man, shit is crazy, yo.
All the way.
He said, yo, it was literally talking about the whole debate, because somebody asked him how did he feel about the battle between Tory Lanez and Jordan Lucas?
Yeah.
And
But that was like a little friendly battle.
Yeah.
They was cool with it.
They said, do you think that Tory Lanez beat him? He said no. They started talking back and forth or whatever. Then he just went straight to, yo, suck my dick.
Woo!
So you know I ain't with that shit, son. You know, I'm gonna go see him do a video game for that shit, son. I don't play that shit right there is different, son. But yeah, he cleared that shit up real quick. You alright?
You look short as fuck.
You look like a little hobbit and shit. Wait, you want to sit down? You want
She's 4 bricks right now.
Chill.
4 bricks.
4 bricks. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm good.
4 bricks is a little midget man. 4 bricks, they literally 4 bricks from the ground.
Oh shit.
I had me a little midget at one point.
You had a midget?
He wasn't legit a midget.
Call him a little person.
He wasn't a midget.
He wasn't legit a midget. He was bigger than a dwarf.
He was 5'1".
But he was about 5'3". He was 5'3".
Body parts were proportional.
Yeah, he wasn't like a midget. He had a big head though.
So you were taller than him?
Yeah, I'm 5'6". But you know, it didn't last long. You know, it was a
How long
little.
did it last?
Not even a year.
What a joke.
You put in some work though.
Why is it a joke? Why is being practical?
You went home there for a year?
No, it wasn't even a year.
That's still
I don't even know how long it was. Maybe 8 months?
That's a long time.
6 months? 7 months?
Okay, that's
I don't know.
a
Either
long
way, he
time
was
for a
little.
guy.
And my baby, Maya, her daughter,
Mind you.
could have sworn
How old
that
was
the
she
boy was
at this
my
time? She was
dad's
5.
son.
She was 5.
He came in. She was like, "Who is that? Your son?" She was disgusted.
that's how
I
we
said,
mind.
She thought that was like her son.
I said, Maya, shut up. Because we had an argument coming up here. Had a whole full-blown argument. He was pissed off. Had to go get him out the car to come in the damn event.
You carried him in?
A little taller?
I put him right on my hip.
Little bastard.
Put him on my hip.
Put it in your
Walked him in the
pocket.
door. That's why she thought he was my son. Because I had him on my hip.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Okay.
Disrespectful, son.
Okay, little hobbit.
I don't care about that man. Man, listen.
Damn.
I legit had to leave him alone because I saw myself committing a murder.
They have Napoleon's
I
complex.
felt myself committing a murder.
Yeah, so.
So I had to go. But, needless to say, no more 4 bricks.
Wait, where you met this little motherfucker at?
Oh, Philly, you
4
know,
feet
around.
down.
He was like,
Met the friends.
With the friends? He mad little like that?
And you get
Why would you say
I'm
that was
legit,
mad
like
little?
he's about.
Why is that mad little?
He must give you.
You said
He must
But
give you
why is
that
that mad little?
No,
was
but
that
if you
the
know,
5'4"?
the thing is,
Oh,
like,
you said she was 5'4".
if people,
No, she's 5'6".
I'm
5'4".
He's 5'3",
Oh, I thought you said
5'4".
5'1". I mean, it's a little motherfucker.
No, he's like 5'3", 5'4".
Little
So
motherfucker.
let's talk about our
How tall is
friend.
your son?
Our friend Mega. How tall do you think he is?
Mega is like, well,
He was like his height. His son height?
Mega like 5'4", right?
Yeah, a little.
Nah,
Mega little as fuck.
Mega like 5'3".
I'm 5'4". Yeah,
Damn,
I told
you
you
talking to
to
me
make
like-
You're not taller than Mega,
Yeah,
are
he
you?
was like
Yes.
5'3",
Yeah,
5'4".
Mega like 5'3".
Well, see, but Mega personality so big.
Bingo.
I see
Yeah,
that.
it's
That's
good.
That's a nice way
exactly
to
what it
please
See,
is.
him.
cause that no, Mega,
Because
yo, Mega, that's my, you know Mega. We was in VIP
That's
wild.
my boy.
No, Mega, that's
Everybody love Mega.
But he's 6'3" though.
He is.
In the
And
mind.
in the mind.
Yeah.
Mega's
You can't tell Mega
6'3". You
nothing.
can't tell him nothing.
You crazy? I forgot he was short.
You trying to clean it up?
No, but his personality is so strong that I really thought he was like fucking
So like you
5'9".
would be cool if Mega walked in with a girl that was my height or taller.
That's
would be
Mega.
cool.
Girls be loving my
Mega.
nigga.
I'm sure because I know why, but I'm not gonna say why.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
What else could you be talking about?
Yeah, get
Like,
the
what in the
fuck out
world?
of
So the
here.
guys,
But again,
No, I'm gonna say girls, plural. Girls be liking him, man. Good. That's,
I know
shout
why.
out to Mega.
Shout
man.
shout out to Meg.
You
That's
know
a
why?
guy.
You know why?
You?
What you mean you know why? You hit it? You hit
I
it?
never hit it.
Why you say you know why?
Because little dudes usually have heat.
Next topic. What's next topic? I ain't trying to hear about my son's being.
That's not true.
You
No,
definitely.
that's not true. How do you know, Mo?
My nigga has.
How do you know?
That's not true. You
How do you know?
generalizing.
What you say?
Alright, we go.
Momo, so you know somebody that's short with a baby beef?
A baby.
You just.
Yeah,
I said that's not true because you was
She's playing devil's advocate.
You lying.
You can't group everybody.
She has to go
into
against
one.
the grain. This is her. This is her personality.
Yeah.
She has to go against the grain.
You don't know yet?
You're gonna have little ones
I
with
know.
big ones.
Then
You're gonna
you
have
just
big
say-
ones
you
with
said
little ones.
it's
You're gonna have
like
little. It's a variety. It's a variety.
Look at you.
A variety of dicks. Like, all right, get it. Pause.
Pause.
Like you need time.
Alright, it's like going on. What I
Go
miss?
ahead,
What I
let's move
miss?
on.
I missed something.
Something to do with the dreads.
You want to talk about drugs?
Oh, please don't get me started on these people.
That's a real topic.
It is.
Please. Do not
Niecy,
get me
go ahead and start,
on
because you're very
racism in
passionate.
2018. It's disgusting. It's no matter, like, Trump put the battery in all
He woke
these
him up. He woke
racist
him
white
up. He
people's
woke him up.
backs.
He woke him
He
up.
put the battery, but what I will tell you,
Y'all been
a
sleeping.
racist person has not come across my path, because when I tell you I will be in jail, I will be in jail. I just saw a video on Instagram. The white lady, she said, "You motherfucking niggas." That's how she was
Whoa.
talking.
For real?
Exactly how she was talking in the camera. First of all, she was so drunk, she put up her pinkies first. She put up her pinkies. Then she put up her middle finger.
Yeah, definitely.
And then
happy.
she was like, "I hate you niggas. I hate you. I hate these niggas." They was on a boat. Let me
Oh, it was
tell
supposed to-
you, she would have been over that boat with the sharks. It's no way I would have been sitting there recording. They always pick the ones that are record. I'm not recording. I'm on your ass. I'm not my ancestors.
State.
I will fight you.
She said with state.
I don't know. They look like they was probably like on vacation somewhere. Drunk as a skunk. I wish I could bring it up. She was so nasty. And it's just
Let
like,
them feelings out.
these
Let them
white
out.
people,
Yeah.
nowadays, all it takes is for them to look at you the wrong way, and then they just pop off.
Yeah.
Because they're comfortable. They're like, we got a racist running the United States of America. We could do this. This ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Charleston was a prime example. I just can't. I can't be so bothered with it.
Cameraman.
Until you meet
These
the
white
right
people?
black people.
Cameraman. Guess where she from?
Don't they?
Did you hear she was talking? You heard that throw ass right over.
Really?
Huh?
Oh. You're amazing.
He said Philly?
Yeah.
You could tell.
That's why you
You
camera.
can kind of tell. nigga.
Tell
You know your
what
shit.
mean.
You don't sound like you from New York, but it's just something off.
No,
like
she has
it's
Wait,
off.
wait, you said Philly?
She has
Yeah,
an
I said
accent.
Philly. There's something off about it.
That's why
Like,
I fuck
ain't,
with you,
She's
son.
from the South.
That's why I fuck with you.
I'm not from the South.
That's why you're the engineer.
She always wants to say I'm from the South. My cousin from the South. No, I'm not from the
They,
South.
that first try too, my man good like that.
No,
Yeah.
but seriously, I just can't with these white people nowadays. It's bad. I just pray and I ask God every day I go out into the world that they don't try me. Because y'all will be bailing me out.
I ain't got no money.
I'm being real. I'm not going to be that one that's going to record. I already know me because I tolerate them at work. I'm not racist, but I tolerate these people.
You got a job. You got a job. I want you to-
Yeah, and I tolerate them.
No, but it's like
They ain't going to know I ain't saying where I work at.
no, but it's like I mean, it's shit.
It's the internet.
A lot of people see this shit.
To be honest, I tolerate. I'll just say that. I tolerate. I deal with them. I'm not a racist by far. But I'm sick and tired of the way they treat us.
Yeah.
Sick and tired. They've been doing this for how many years?
Forever.
How many years? And that's what bothers me is that they want us to forget slavery.
Yeah.
But they won't let go of the Holocaust. You won't let go of the Holocaust, but
that's
you
the line.
want us to forget slavery.
And that shit was
And legit-
mad long.
Thank you. And we kind of legit still in slavery. When you think about the prison system. They
But they said
that
that white people is in there too.
They said
Just
we
like the
They said we suffer in the prison.
Who's the governor?
They suffer in the prison too.
Minnesota or somewhere. Somebody recently, I just saw it online. Maybe Minnesota. I don't know. He said he's going to let the inmates work for free to build the wall.
I agree.
That's slavery.
That's some slavery shit.
I agree.
It's slavery.
Let them work.
For
You did
free?
something. You did something.
Wait,
against
wait,
the
time
justice
out.
system.
So there's people in
All
jail
right, all
that
right.
didn't
This
do
is what I'm going
things.
to do.
I got it. Somebody got.
You're not my cousin no more.
But the
Somebody gotta go against the grain.
You're not my cousin
the
anymore.
Somebody gotta go against the grain.
Drake got something to say to you.
Go ahead, baby. Hit me.
Go ahead, baby.
Go ahead, baby.
Go ahead, baby.
That didn't commit crimes, and you like they should work because they did something wrong. People are falsely arrested.
How you know it's
and
falsely arrested?
Talk to me,
Because
Mel.
there's
Talk to me, Mel.
tons of stories coming out now. He was in jail for 17 years. he got released because they found the actual criminal and they looked alike.
It happens all the time.
17 years he was in
17
jail.
years. And they gave him $1.1 million.
It happens all the time.
Should
So
give
here's what you have to
a meal for
remember.
every yells in
But
there.
here goes what you have to remember, right? So if you're tried and you're convicted, right? Do I think that you are innocent? No, you were tried and you were convicted. So
By
in this
a juror of your peers.
but in this building, you
The
are
peers
a
are all
prisoner.
Right.
There you
Let's
go.
be real.
Let's keep
There's
it a
no
buck.
jury in your peers.
So
Because the
then
peers
what-
don't
so
look
then
like
what
That's
you have
because
to
we don't want to
understand.
discourage you either.
They don't
though.
look like me.
But I'm saying we don't want
So
to
what you
discourage
have
you
to
either.
so what you have to
What
understand
she's
is that
trying to say
inside
is that-
this building, you are. Go ahead, Mo. Hit me. Go.
Why you talking about you understand?
She is. She is. What she's trying to say though. We're listening.
No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
What she's trying to say is that you wanted to. Should.
Come on now, keep up with yourself.
I'm
Say it,
sorry.
what she done. She done.
Cut.
That's it.
What she said. Try.
Take two.
There's too much pressure.
Deuce, cut, deuce.
Take two. I wasn't ready to get the mic.
Anyway, like I said,
Oh,
What she
damn.
was trying to say is that you wanted to say there's people in jail that didn't commit crime, but if they're in those in those four walls, if they're in prison, then they have to abide by the rules.
Bingo.
Why?
So
Yo, you-
Because that's where
they
you
don't
are.
separate people who
When you went to school.
Wait, they
When you
don't
went to school.
separate. They don't
Right.
separate.
Did you abide
It's
by
not
the
right.
rules of
It's
the
not
school?
right. But they still
No.
aren't you prisoner number 4, 5, 6, 7,
But
8, 9?
you set up to go to school. But have you heard about the two guys?
You
The
wanted
guy
to go to
that-
school? You wanted to go to school?
Do they
Not really,
treat
but I
those
had
people
to.
different?
They didn't want to go to
I had
jail.
to.
They didn't want to go to jail, but they had to because they were convicted.
shouldn't be.
and-
That's a whole
Let
nother
me say one thing. Let me say.
Go.
Hold on. One at a
That's
time.
a whole nother
Can I say
topic,
one thing?
though.
Yeah, have
But
you
you
tried?
cut me off.
No. I was looking first though.
No.
Thank you.
You definitely
Oh,
want
wait,
to.
wait.
You definitely want
Thank
to
you.
first.
How do you want to answer to these?
Are we
charges?
men? You not on my side?
Excuse me.
We not men?
Speaking to
Say no
the-
more. Go ahead, miss.
How do you want to answer to these? Okay. So.
Go ahead.
So go ahead.
Yeah, so so in those that's another topic if you're talking about whether they should be there or not. But while they're there, you're prisoner 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So
So
say we should
you get
take
your
that.
meals, you get your meals
We
at
didn't
this
say
time.
that. But babe, we didn't say that.
You went off the top.
We didn't say it was okay.
You went off the topic.
We said that
It's slavery.
while you're in these four walls, you have to abide by whatever rules these four walls are
but
set
can I
by,
say
right?
something, right?
Go.
When I said it, I said they were offering the slavery for free. They was offering for these inmates to build the wall for free.
Why is it for free?
Listen, that's slavery. Because in jail, they have at least 8 cents an hour.
Got it.
They give some type of compensation.
Bingo.
But if you making these people go out here and build this wall for the government for free, that's slavery.
What they would tell you is this. They would tell you that before you came into this justice system, you were homeless. Some of you guys didn't have a place or a pot to piss in. So I gave you these four walls, I gave you a bed, and I gave you food, right? So you gotta work for this food.
A lot of them doing very
so
well.
working
They're out here
business.
selling drugs for years.
Talk to her.
It's devil's advocate.
Devil
You should be able to
Well, sometimes
argue
that
both
is-
sides whether you agree.
Have you-
I'm a whole
Wait,
social
wait,
worker. I
hold
don't
on.
believe in any
Hold
of
on,
it.
but have you heard about the guy he got settled for like a $1.2 million lawsuit?
Word.
And then for the down
Nobody
payment
want to be
shit.
on my side.
Nigga, I just
Yeah, he just, yeah.
Yeah.
30 seconds ago.
I was
Yeah,
talking
that's
to
what
him.
he's
You just remixed it just now. You just remixed
Like,
it.
I just said that like 30
That's
seconds ago.
what I'm talking to you?
No, like legit, he just
I was
said that.
talking to him, that's why I apologize.
I want you to rewind the video
Yeah.
to where I said, not even 30 seconds ago, about the dude that got locked up for 17 years.
Now I was talking to S
Yeah, you
about
did.
that.
Because
He did.
they
He
found
said
the
so.
criminal and
He
he got
said it.
$1.1 million.
I was
You
talking
did.
to S about this other shit for tomorrow. So shut the fuck up. No,
Yeah, he was.
I was. So shut the fuck up. I'll rip your head.
Stay on topic.
I need you to make sure you
Stay on topic, Sean.
I'm not
video.
it's
Rewind it.
it's my
Rewind it.
video. I'm not editing and heat myself. Fuck you.
Roll it back.
No, I was literally trying to. I was making sure S was good with something. That's all. Fuck you. So
That was one finger just now.
I went like this, you punk bitch.
You put the pinky finger like that racist white lady. I saw you. I saw you.
Oh, fuck you, son. And fuck you too, you dumb bitch. Keep drinking. I'm gonna spike your fucking
I
Remy.
saw you.
I saw you. You put up a creek.
Nigga love getting spiked.
The way you brought it around.
Quick question. Would you rather
Who you asking?
all you motherfuckers?
Okay.
Would you
Where's
rather?
the Pringles?
No.
How y'all feel about the Trevor?
What's wrong with you niggas?
So I didn't even really
I
know
wanted
what
to answer
Travis
the
Scott
question.
said. So can you let me know was
That's
that
all
what
I'm
happened?
here
I
for,
didn't
to
listen
answer
to the
the
video.
question.
I think he's supposed to be doing the Super Bowl, right?
He gonna perform at the Super Bowl.
But he said
And
something.
Jay-Z said, Jay-Z trying to block him, like trying to talk to him like,
Your
But
boy,
Travis
your
Scott
boy,
said
your boy,
something
your boy.
You asked I don't say bull.
Your boy,
I don't say
you
bull.
from Philly.
I don't say bull.
Your boy,
I don't say
your
bull.
boy, your boy said.
I don't see a bowl. It's not your bowl.
You gonna come the fuck down?
Sorry.
She thinks she partially from Philly.
Yeah, you ain't from
Partially,
Philly.
like a little
She
bit.
halftime.
First of all, I'm part-time.
You from Crown Heights.
I'm part-time.
crying.
I'm from a whole lot
You ain't from
of
the style either. You from Crown Heights.
You can't even feel a hand. I got mad places. New York with a little dust to Delaware, a little dust to Philly, a little dust to St. Croix.
He's alright.
Salt Bae.
Little salt, little salt
Bay.
Bae. Yeah, but no. Meek Mill said for what? He said, why you doing that for?
Meek Mill said,
Meek Mill said, you popping like, what the fuck you doing that for? Why? But then everybody was like, he fucked with the Kardashians. What you expect? This the kind of
That's
business.
true.
And then, 37 minutes before I met up with y'all, I just saw a video that said, what Travis Scott was saying, shit about how Mike Brown is.
That's what I'm talking about. I didn't know what
Y'all gotta chill the fuck out.
Leonard, you gotta chill out.
Y'all gotta chill
You
out.
asked me a question, so I just wanted to answer. She wanted to
Moco.
watch Shotty's best.
You admitted to
Moco.
having
She wasn't
a
watching his
conversation.
best.
Oh,
So you were just following suit.
So no, I did hear about I did hear him say something about Mike Brown. That's what I was asking us about because I didn't know exactly
no,
what he
I
said
ain't
about
about
Mike
that
Brown.
one just now.
Oh, okay.
What he said about Mike Brown?
He said he deserved to get it.
No,
Yeah,
he didn't.
they say
No, he
say
did not.
some messed up stuff like that.
He said that.
Said that shit a while back.
Travis Scott.
Video surface of that little motherfucker saying
Travis Scott.
Yeah.
With his blonde hair.
Nigga.
No, his
I'm
mother.
gonna
His
say that.
mother.
Just fuck his
Shut the
baby
fuck
mother.
up. I'm gonna fuck your baby mother.
No, his mother.
Dead.
Amen.
And your
He
mother.
likes mothers.
And
Oh,
your
he does
mother.
like mothers.
Look,
Travis Scott, I'm fucking your mother and your baby moms. Fuck that.
look, my
That's
bitch is
great.
I can't kill
Edit
you.
that out too.
No. S is a motherfucker, literally.
Motherfucker.
That's been threatening to fuck niggas' mothers for decades.
Yeah, even 10-year-old boys. You know.
Oh, Jesus.
No. 10-year-old boy's mother. The 10-year-old boy's mother.
Yo, what
That shit
What
crazy.
you just said, what you just said was not that.
That's not crazy.
What the
You just said you fucked 10-year-old boys.
Yeah, he fuck 10-year-old
You
boys.
fucked 10-year-old boys. That's what you just said.
Whoa.
I want to be clear about that. I want to be clear.
I was just saying that. I want to
I'm sorry, fucking on 10-year-old boys.
clear that up for Pop.
I want to be
Clear
clear.
that up for Pop.
Clear it up. I just cleared
Clear
it
it
up.
up for Pop.
I looked at the camera and I said, for the record,
He fucked the mothers.
10-year-old boys' mothers,
Yeah.
but not the boys.
Not 10-year-old boys.
Hey,
That
back.
shit sounded crazy.
Back.
I almost moved on, but I know it wasn't true. I
Put
know
his
it
head
wasn't true.
down.
I said,
Put his
what?
head down, babe. Oh, hold on.
She said, even 10-year-old boys. Open them. I'm like, what?
I think that might have
He fuck mothers only. Mothers only.
Alright, now we go back to the sex tape.
Now,
So you said, would you rather a
29
video of
minutes.
you having sex?
I was
a sex tape?
going to ask one more time. But
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Bye-bye. No problem.
my question was this. Would you rather a video leak of you having a sex tape of you getting leaked or a video of you getting knocked the fuck
Sex
out?
I just take the
I'm
knockout.
going sex tape.
You take the knockout?
I'm a female.
Give me that sex tape. Watch me work.
Let's see it then.
Huh?
Sex tape.
You're a man though. What do you think about it? You're a man.
So what?
A woman, we don't want to see we don't want
What if your face
our
not there?
bodies.
I don't want to see my
out there.
pickle out either.
But my thing is, it's
$500.
different.
Wait, hold on.
Knocked out, y'all look like a nut. You look like a clown. You get knocked out, you like a whole clown.
Hold on, look.
You like less of a man. You get knocked out in the street.
We
Like,
criticize ourselves too much.
Wait.
I just got one question.
Go ahead.
Is your face in the sex tape?
That's exactly why I said sex tape.
No.
That's exactly why I said sex tape.
No.
I gotta change this whole scenario.
Yeah, we got fuck.
I gotta fuck the edit whole
Hold
shit.
on. Wait. Left balls. Or in the right click. No, hold the fuck on.
Like everything?
No. You got a video of you getting seen, knock the fuck out, or fucking sex tape of you getting seen.
So when you say sex tape, you can see my face and everything.
Oh, alright.
This question is stemmed from.
It's
on
right
there
into
also.
my thoughts.
I'll take sex tape.
You know what room you in
This is
tonight?
why-
Take a knockout for 500, Alex.
I'm going for sex tape. Nigga.
I'm
Watch me
going
work,
for sex
nigga.
tape.
Sex tape.
I appreciate your
Wait.
handle and your technique.
Nah,
It's
you
just
You
now.
see that, right?
You missed it.
Sex tape.
I hope you put that on camera.
I'm just
Wait, you caught it?
Did you catch it
No,
on camera?
he's talking about.
That's why I
Wait.
said sex tape.
Relax.
My bad.
Do it again, Nisi.
No, she don't.
Do it again,
No,
God.
she don't.
God.
That's hand porn. Hand porn.
I don't know.
Yeah, boy.
Look, leave that mic right there.
Yeah. What you did to the mic? You did to the mic.
I held it like this.
And then what?
I hate this.
Do it again. Do it again.
I went like
That's how you
this.
did. That's how you did. I'm
Show the camera.
You a dirty
Yo,
lie.
hold your.
I did not go like this. I ain't do no extra stuff.
So you get
Because I don't even do that. When I do it.
Didn't do this though. It's a head.
When I do it, I don't do all that.
He said what it was is that the hand might have been somewhere else.
She get a
And that
record
means
on hand,
you
Joe?
That's right.
Bow.
You see that? You see that?
Bow, you left
Then
it
if
up
I held
there.
it.
I've been quiet. I definitely got that.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's plotting right now.
Nigga.
I digress. Look at it. I digress. That's like, oh damn.
My bad.
Nigga, man, what right
That's a clip right there. Nigga said, damn, podcast almost over yet? Goddamn. Nigga about to go beat off.
Episode 24. That's a wrap. Yeah.
Okay, so
He
wait.
said before Dre rudely interrupted me.
So wait, so sex
Show that
tape
wrist.
or
I was
knockout?
saying I would
Knockout.
take the knockout.
Knockout.
Knock out for $500, Alex.
Go ahead.
You want the
Sex
sex tape or
tape.
knockout? That's-
Watch me work. Watch me put the.
Dre, what you doing?
Obviously.
Sex tape. Fuck that shit.
Mad sex tapes with the sex.
Niggas, three sex tapes.
Remember your
Lydia.
face is in that.
All fucking sex
You think I want to be
You
with
put
you?
your face in it, you was a
I don't
dirty
care.
lie.
Nisi.
Dirty lie.
Nisi.
I'm not.
If I'm videoing it, I'm working.
No, you bugging.
I'm not gonna sit. I'm not taking a knockout. I'm not taking a knockout because I don't like to be hit. I'm not taking a
But you
knockout.
already were hit.
But the video
was out.
It's just the
Nisi.
video.
Nisi.
I'm taking that video.
I'm not taking a hit.
The fuck?
I'm not trying to be on camera snoring.
No, I'm not
The
gonna
fuck?
say hit.
It's not
Exactly.
even
If
bedtime.
I
Yo.
film the sex tape, like keep it a buck. So like if you do,
Your
like,
dad is gonna see this.
my dad, they didn't say all that. Listen to what he
Why you
said.
got the? Why you got the stamp? Why you got the stamp on
So
my?
like if you turned around and you filmed the sex tape, right? When you film it, you're not filming regular sex. You're filming you like.
Don't copy. I'm mad he did the clip.
Nigga, watch me
Right,
sex tape.
So for me, if somebody's gonna see me at my best, it's gonna be at my best.
How do you know what's at your best?
Sex
How do
tape.
you know what's at your best?
This is my thing. You might think it's your best sex. You might have been getting all
Nigga ready to make a sex tape right now.
You're right, right?
Right on the table.
But when he
Right on the table.
when he leaked all teeth, or when he leaked like, yo, look what I'm getting.
No.
Yo,
Why
He
he
would think that he
might be leaking it because he want to be.
So y'all would rather
That's not
somebody
your-
knock your
They didn't
ass.
say that was your
I
man.
don't like to be hit. I don't like to be hit, so I know that
You were already.
Right.
it's not okay.
Watch me work, nigga.
Watch me work. I'd rather take the sex tape than the
There's two videos.
Which one you rather?
Which one are you picking?
sex.
I'm
Still
picking
sex.
the
You
sex.
already hit.
You
Yeah, I'm
don't
still
feel
on
though.
sex.
You don't care?
Nigga, fuck all that.
No.
Who don't have sex?
Everybody have sex. Everybody don't get knocked out.
sex.
Everybody don't get knocked out.
So even bingo.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
even if you turn
So why was the
around-
first time you want to be on camera though? Like,
Huh?
Listen.
she said she never been knocked out, so why was the first time
Bugging.
would it be on
Bitch,
camera? That you
knocked
look
out. Like,
at?
I wanna be knocked out. I have sex
You think I'm
with
gonna
myself.
wake up
Hold
and
on.
see myself snoring with memes and shit?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I was about to say that. I was like, I'd rather take the sex tape.
Niggas will turn your shit into
Yeah,
a
me.
song,
I knock out every
yo.
night.
You go to Starbucks and go, oh, you that bitch that got knocked out. Oh
You remember
shit.
that dude that said, fuck that, I know you saw it, because you love that
I
shit.
wouldn't care.
Remember that dude that said, I'm from New York, and the white dude was pounding the black dude out, whipping his ass, and they started walking like this. Remember that shit? I know
would
you
laugh
saw it.
too with the.
That was gonna be you.
Not that serious.
I understand that
But
we
my
all being
intimate
men.
moment,
But
I
I feel
wouldn't
like
be in control of that.
I feel like me as a woman, my self-respect, just the fact that my body should be seen in closed doors
Facts.
with my man. This is what we having.
You a lady.
I don't need
That's why I
everybody
keep the
out in
tape.
the streets. Everybody in the streets, seeing my body, seeing what I do in the bedroom. I don't need all that.
Situation.
Wait, listen, Nisi, hold up.
I don't need all that. So I understand men, cause it's a masculinity thing. Y'all don't want to be looking like nuts. I know if I was a man, I'd like give me the sex tape
Nisi.
Of course.
That's
before
a
I
fact.
take
Before I take
that
getting knocked
knockout.
out.
That's a
Because
matter.
it's a masculinity thing.
I got a couple.
But as a woman,
I got a couple.
The engineer got an answer.
yeah, but as a woman, I just can't. See
I just got one thing. I just want to ask you, right?
What's that?
So you rather get the knockout video, right?
Yes.
You gonna get famous off that knockout video.
Thank
Niggas
you.
probably not. Niggas gonna watch the
But
sex
that's
tape.
good.
I don't care. You're not.
That's
You
all right.
still can get
you knocked me
famous
out.
off sex tape. Look at Kim Kardashian.
You knocked me out.
Yeah, but she had sex with a rich guy.
it doesn't matter. That sex tape still go all over. That means everybody in my city could look on Pornhub and see me up there with her legs wide open and see what I got to offer.
And then you want to get married or whatever after that.
Exactly. I'm gonna expect my husband or the man that I want to marry because I originally plan on getting married.
What if he?
So I want my man to go on Pornhub because he feel a little risque that night. He want to go on Pornhub and see his girl, his wife, his fiance, with her legs spread eagles.
I'm gonna watch that whole video.
What if that shit turns you on even more?
He wouldn't mind seeing.
Drake said he gonna watch your whole shit naked.
But my thing is that he wouldn't mind seeing me get knocked out. What they gonna say? Oh, your bitch got knocked out. That's the biggest thing they can say.
I wouldn't hold that against you either. But I'd rather sex tapes though.
Nah, I'm gonna say that one.
You lying.
As far as your girl, you rather a sex tape for your girl?
That shit gonna play a part. I don't know.
No, I agree with Niecy with her whole theory, what she just said. But the whole scene you show you on sex tape, you like, damn, now I'm a little turned off.
Yeah.
But I'm still.
He's talking on the individual.
No, but
He's talking on the individual.
No,
It's a difference.
It's different.
Nigga, watch me work.
That's
Watch me lay it down.
For you,
I do not want to see myself snoring, son. I don't want to see myself snoring on camera.
She wasn't saying.
She didn't think
scenario.
Yo, one at a time.
You said you want to adjust my scenario?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But my
Hold on. One at a time.
What's the name of the game? One at a time.
If in your sex tape you lasted for like 2 seconds,
You still want
you
to
should release it.
I let it down.
I'll let it down.
Look at him, Pete Squad.
2 seconds of litness.
It was the hardest 2 minutes you ever had in your life.
No, that's 2 minutes.
He said 2 seconds.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Wait.
No, that's 2 seconds. That's bad.
Hey, that's
3 bumps.
No.
That
ain't possible. That ain't possible.
It is. No,
What?
it is. No.
Let's just say she was giving you brain before.
It doesn't matter.
3? Nah.
The whole
2
sex tape
seconds?
lasted 14 seconds.
All right.
No,
What's
wait,
that?
No.
You never did that before, right there?
He must have been a virgin of some shit.
12 of those seconds. She's trying to seconds.
You are.
12 of those seconds was the intro.
Nah.
You didn't touch it.
That's crazy.
Well, see, my question wasn't that. My question was like a video of your sexual maneuvers.
She is done.
Yo, he said.
I thought the question was a video of your sexual.
No, he's trying to.
I modified the scenario.
But that's not fair. Now, of course, I want to get knocked out. Now I look crazy to the world.
Fuck that. I'm still doing sex.
This is funny.
Son, 2 seconds, sex
I don't
tape.
give a fuck. I ain't. Nah.
Son, this shit is.
You would do a 2 seconds.
That mean you gotta lose.
That was the best 2 seconds of your life.
He's a man.
You think it's trash?
I don't get be trash dick. Fuck it. I'm not getting knocked out.
So 2 seconds?
Yeah, because he's a big dude. Imagine him
Listen,
getting
not
knocked out
every
first.
chick gonna see this shit, so I don't care.
Nah, they gonna see it.
I don't care.
They're like, oh, I know him.
I was drinking.
How you gonna know him for 2 seconds of the video?
What's the chances of
Show
that?
me honest, right? I had a bad night. I said I wasn't ready for it.
For 2 seconds, though?
That won't mess with his credibility. She's
Because he's big.
This guy question. All
You
right.
can always fix that shit. You can always fix that
Calm
shit.
down. All right.
So, right, I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
Not all females would see it. Because it could be a special situation. Could have been very nervous with that female.
No matter.
Yeah.
It could have been, no. But I'm speaking as a woman. So are y'all worried about what, hold on, let me finish.
Go ahead.
Let me finish. Are y'all worried about what men have to say? Or are you worried about females?
What about myself?
Because listen, me as a female, he may have gave her 2 seconds, he might not give me 2 seconds.
Because it happens.
So it's not gonna be a big deal for me. It wouldn't be a deal breaker. I'm like, oh, he came kind of quick. But let's see what he's doing. Because it may be, I'm being real.
No,
Because it ain't just been an isolated situation.
Seriously, he has
at the same time. Hold on. Listen. Niecy, at the same time, this shit right here is your commercial.
What?
It's your commercial.
No,
this is your fucking.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong.
You got an event tomorrow. This is your flyer.
It depends.
Your dick is your flyer. Alright? So now you got a 2 second flyer. You paid for a 50-second flyer and your dick only lasts for 2 seconds.
He comes up short.
So now you look crazy out here.
No,
not me.
No, you know what? You looking at it from a guy point.
From a guy point of view, he's right. He's right. And women give.
I can't because look, I got a reputation.
He's right.
I'm looked at to me in this world. I'm looked at on a certain level.
I don't care what
as
you
we
get
are.
her.
As we are.
You gonna give the guy an excuse?
Hold the fuck on.
No.
Hey, look, S. We looked at. What the? He a creep. Look.
He can't even focus.
Yo.
His eyes can't focus.
Yeah, this nigga beat off just now.
I did in my mind.
I had to look at yo. I'm with you, nigga.
Look at him, but he's focused though. His eyes did not change. That's how you know the S is doing that 3-minute sex tape. He don't give a fuck.
Yo.
He like, I don't care what y'all say.
Yo,
I'm gonna be the best.
2 seconds.
No, look at him.
I don't get two shits.
No, I'm not putting out a video of me less than 2 seconds. I don't care.
That's you.
Why?
He's right because
look,
when the
at
dudes
the same
that
time-
focus on what I'm doing.
Look,
why the nigga focus on my shit?
Why are you worried about what I'm
No,
doing?
female.
That's gay.
I can't fuck with a nigga.
No, I'm
That's
talking.
gay.
I don't keep no.
No, it's true. What
What
do you?
I'm answering her question.
Yeah.
No.
Think about it. The women don't care, and
You
the
be
men.
surprised.
What are you
Women
doing
don't
being
care
so
about that
focused?
shit.
Yeah,
So
they
they look at
Seriously, they don't. They don't. They're gonna give you
That's what I'm
excuses
saying.
Because you want to know what
It
the
depends
shock
on
as a woman. It's like what she said.
It's
Your
different
work,
factors.
it's different factors in it.
That's
You
what I'm
might
saying.
have had a whole night of party.
I'm looking at.
And you've been hot all night, dancing with chicks, whatever. We get home, and you like, back.
Because they know females be.
At the same time,
Think about it. Every time you bring a female, what you
It's
say? Oh,
very
he got a little dick. Every time you bring a female, they always.
Why did you say that?
Yeah, I don't know why they do that.
nobody else said about me.
Don't be doing that.
But you
Look at Jackie, make sure you get
Hold on. Nobody else said about me.
That's what you just said though.
He didn't say that. He said that.
You might not know.
You took my no.
Listen to that.
I said no.
That's not what he said. That's not what he said.
I did not. I said think about it. You
He's
deal with a
talking in
female
general.
when y'all break up. What does a female say? I never said
It's
him.
true.
You dumb bitch.
You need to rewind it because what he just said was when people was breaking with
You know what I'm saying.
He didn't say about me.
No,
He just
I
said
wasn't.
He was making a generalized statement. You is not you. It's you.
I like this shit.
Look, I talked to one of her friends before. They know what's.
I know his deal.
They know what it is.
I don't want to know, Shocky. Let's not bring him messing with the Jamaican. Amen.
I didn't say him. You're the only person that thought that shit. You knew what I was talking about.
Amen.
Only you.
He's an
That's what I
instigator.
heard. That's what I heard.
Look,
that's what you.
That's what's literally laying down a situation.
Right.
And then Dre said, "Yo, after you got baby dick, you got a little
Yeah, you have to
dick." So
defend
he
yourself.
made me look like a fucking clown
Yeah.
on camera
But how would
in
he
front of
know?
strangers.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
He just said he was there. That's like
Yo, that's
Oh, see, there you go.
You ain't say he was there.
But he not.
Everybody else heard that, right?
Two different
He didn't make a judgment on his penis side. Like, what are you comparing it
He
to?
also said he was
Like,
there.
let's talk about this.
You
What are we
gotta relax.
comparing it to? What is small? What is small?
Oh, come
What
on,
is
let's stop talking about dicks, bro.
Yeah, leave this shit alone. Y'all wildin', son. Like,
wildin', bro.
you like,
No, wasn't told. He the only one. I said girls will use that against you.
he right though. I heard you,
Oh.
and I agree. But then Dre like, yo, this nigga got a little dick, boy. Like, what? He ain't say that. What the fuck?
That's what I heard.
You heard wrong.
He's drinking Remy. That's what he
This
heard.
nigga be drinking that glass dick, son.
Oh, we doing that now?
Do that.
I am not done with you yet, son. We got problems. But now, what the fuck happened?
This talking too much. I'm like, shut up the camera. I mean the microphone.
Wait,
Cause you were talking.
I don't even know what happened.
That's what
All
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying
But
is-
you know, you were talking. You
I know
like,
your little big mouth friend that talk.
But she told me from day one.
They want.
Yeah. Whatever. None of my business. Why would you want to edit that out?
Because-
You just said that.
Cause I want to get off this fucking
No,
topic.
all I'm saying, I don't want to be a
Let's keep it
2-second
a-
man.
Let's keep it a buck.
Look,
You just said you
women
wanted
are
a sex
different
tape.
I heard about everybody over here.
Everybody's different.
Everybody.
You said you
I heard
wanted a
that
sex
people-
tape.
I
So
heard-
in order for a sex tape to go out, basically what that man wants is for the world to know that he's good at what he does.
I just
right?
want to be a 2-second man.
So you want the world to know that you're good at what you do, right? So if I say that she came back and she reported that it was a lovely experience, right? Lovely experience.
Shut up.
You turn around and you say, I did what I was supposed to do. You wasn't what Dre said. Dre said, what if you was one pump, right?
Now, fuck
So
this
you
nigga.
wouldn't want the one pump. You would want someone to report back how great you are. It's like at a job, right? When you go for a job interview. You want to get the highest
See,
score
but that's more
possible.
validation for you.
The court of
That's
public
more
As a
opinion.
man.
It's a
Right,
video.
right.
So
Like,
now
what are you
that
talking
person
about
said, yo, he knew what he was doing. Not that he was like bang, bang, bang.
What are you talking
And he was
about?
dumb. You don't want to do that, right? You would want to be that guy that has the highest score.
Right.
So with me saying that I got the report back and I just want to tell you that you got an A,
What?
why would you want to edit that out? You want everyone to know you got an A. I'd like niggas to know I got an A. Why would you not want
Isn't it
to
the
know
court
I
of
got an
public opinion? It's a video, right? It's
Amen.
not one person.
Lydia, listen.
Public opinion.
I don't care if
Everybody's gonna have a different opinion.
Hold on.
For some,
Now
it's
you want
mediocre.
Lydia, look, Mocha
For
only wants
some,
when niggas
it's
talking.
mediocre.
When niggas ask her a
And for
question, she quiet.
some, it's
said
top
mediocre.
notch.
Stop. That's not a word. Stop it.
Mediocre.
Stop.
Mediocrity.
Mediocrity.
Like I said,
Like I said.
what I said.
Please put the
And for
actual
some,
word
it's top notch.
in the text. I want to put the actual word.
Mediocre. Mediocre is the actual word. Mediocre.
Put the
But that
actual
For
word.
some, it's mediocre, and for some, it's top notch.
So it depends on the woman
So it
also.
depends.
Because you can give me the same thing and you can
Public
give Mocha the
opinion.
same thing, but I might say it was trash and she might say it was cash.
Cause she might not have had nothing.
Bingo.
And Mocha might have had a few.
That's
Bingo.
true.
So she has more to compare
Sophomore.
to than what the other one does.
Trigger said live. Yeah.
I don't care how great people think I could be, whatever.
Okay.
I just don't want to be seen as pitiful. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't want to be seen as trash.
Yeah.
And that's an honest feeling.
So I'm gonna say it's like, I said I know your friend spoke, but it's like, I'm saying I don't care if the progress report was done, but I said I do not want no 2-second video of me to be
But
out.
how do you know that she didn't say that?
Huh? She could.
Why?
Cause I know what it is.
How?
We gotta relax. We gotta
How
relax.
do you,
Think
how do
about
you
it.
actually know?
Just because they went
Because
out-
girls lie.
No, you can't. Look, you can't lie. When a nigga know what he doing, you can't lie.
I know that girls lie.
No.
They lie.
I'm going.
I've heard reports that I'm calling. I've heard reports
No,
that
you can't.
girls have
Nah,
lied. You
dude,
can't
dude
lie.
lie.
No.
Dude be lying.
They lie all the
No,
time.
he's talking about
They
girls.
lie
They lie. We
constantly.
lie.
Females can fake it.
They lie.
No, they lie.
They lie. I'm like, why are you lying to this dude?
You can't argue with a
They
woman about
lie.
No, let me say something.
We'll tell you.
I ain't
Y'all
trying to-
all stop talking
Look,
at one time.
Exactly. Thank
Please,
you.
'cause
But
you're driving
all I'm
me
saying is
crazy.
this though. We gonna edit out a lot of shit because I don't feel like I don't want the world to know what's up. But all I'm saying is like this. If you know what you're doing,
You hot right now? You got
I'm hot hat, bro.
nigga, you got on no fucking Santa Claus hat,
I got on a
dummy.
short sleeve
He
shirt
moved it.
and a hat. I don't.
You wear thongs with sweatpants.
Snatched you with.
This nigga be wearing thongs with dick holes in it. This nigga disgusting. Nigga strike 3. Keep fucking with me. I'm about to go on you. You want to do, but I'm
Let
about
me
to explain.
avoid my career risk.
Nigga, why you got on the blazer right now? You out of control. Real chill. Yo, look, it's like this. For real. Hold on. We trying to talk, man. We trying to talk. No?
She got nothing for him here. What's the point?
She said you gotta dress for the position you want.
Yeah, I was crying when she said that shit. Yo, listen.
If females watching, females that have white pussy.
Amen. Because honestly, women don't know what that is. So let's keep it a buck.
We ain't doing that right now.
So women, yes.
Dry.
Come on, we already did that.
Thank you.
What's the word out? Dry.
Dry.
Funny smell.
Okay. Why would you go past that?
Bingo.
No, explain.
Bingo.
Bingo.
Touche.
How do you know? When we
Wait,
say
big hole?
Shaggy?
Man, if I can put my face in this shit.
Okay.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Right.
No, I said power pussy.
Listen, big clip. Big like this.
If the B-46 came out of that shit, I don't want that shit.
Oh my God.
You know what?
The B-46. The bus. I don't want that shit.
Why you have to hit the?
I don't want that shit.
That's a 48.
I don't want that shit.
You ain't gonna come at these Brooklyn buses, alright, boys? He
So,
coming at Brooklyn
so let me
buses.
ask you a question. So we joke on DC about the hand, like she touches. She's a toucher, right?
What?
So do you guys?
What?
These
She
be
does
on a
hands,
whole
right?
body hand job.
To explain her little hand situation and my full body hand jobs
Let me hear
is
about that.
that I'm
body
going
hand
to
jobs
use
kinda
my
different.
hands. I don't really legit feel the whole body, but I will know if you have a uncircumcised penis. I will know if it's small.
Amen.
I will know if it's large.
Oh, you got that
Because just me personally, I'd rather explore and not be surprised. I don't like surprises.
Right.
I don't want it to be a situation we in the bedroom,
Yeah.
you rip off the pants and like, bam, it's a pinky. I'm not cool with
That's
that.
our pinky.
It's a pinky.
She said something.
I'm not cool with that. So
You
what
want
I
me
need
to
to do
go
is
These I want one of these
What?
shits. These are like these.
You don't date none of these?
You don't
no.
want
So you
No
date
part
makeup?
for
Why if you can eat pussy good, you don't want the penis?
I want no parts of that.
Mocha.
You don't even want to eat. You don't want to eat.
I want no parts of any of it.
What if though? Wait,
Because
hold on.
after he eat it, he gonna want to slide it in.
Wait, hold on. Wait. But what if he slid that in and just hit your spot all night with that little shit?
It's not possible.
So basically, it's all about
What if he? I don't know.
It's all about
Zoom in on that
I
shit.
did.
It's not possible. Let's add it up. It's not possible. It's not. My little finger longer. It's not possible.
No, so it's all about size.
It's not about size.
Motion and size.
It's about the motion, the ocean,
I'm just doing homework.
and also size. I don't want nobody with a thumb. If it's at,
Oh, you gotta relax. This nigga crazy.
He said he's African. Stop playing with him.
Yo, this is too crazy.
Put some respect on his
Yeah,
name.
he's good.
He's fine. Thank you.
All the
Amen.
dick you need.
Nigga said deek. You will get all the deek. All the penis.
No, he's all his dick you need. Yo, I'm done.
I'm Jamaican? No, I'm Trinidadian. Well, I'm half Trini and half Vincentian.
From where?
What?
St. Vincent, whatever.
Oh, same as
That's your Mac
Jacquees.
Right.
Where are you from?
I'm here, but you know I got a little Trinity in me and all that shit. That father
He
side.
do.
But I'm here. I'm Native American.
You could tell you.
Huh?
You know type.
He said,
Look
right? Look
at
at him with the sexy bedroom
Yeah,
on.
we got
You
one
see
minute.
him?
This gentleman just said women belong in the kitchen.
Oh shit.
Barefoot and pregnant.
I never said that, but
We ain't never said that shit.
This gentleman.
You did not say
I
that.
didn't say that, but it looks good.
But he also said, don't pick up for him. Remember what he did to you?
Yeah.
Remember 20 minutes
I thought
ago.
about broke.
Let's
I'm
roll
a
back.
different type of person. I
Let's-
know what
You heard what he said?
She goes right
All right then.
So really, just because we came here, we supposed to come with food?
He did
For
not
You
say
came in
said
with 2 long
gentleman.
hands?
I'm sorry?
You just came in with 2 long hands?
Long.
He was Jamaican
He
on
was
you.
Jamaican on us.
He was Jamaican on
So
you.
where's my rice and peas and
He said
I
you
don't
were
know
supposed to
what
bring
that
it.
was, but
He said you were supposed to bring it.
she said something. I don't know what she said. She said rice out peas and that.
salad?
I said it.
Alright, she said something.
I'm saying. Yeah, I don't believe in gender roles.
Gender
I
roles.
absolutely believe in gender roles.
Gender roles.
I absolutely believe in gender roles.
Which gender roles do you guys want to accept, and then which ones do y'all
I
reject
just
right now?
feel like
I
everybody
accept
should know their role and act accordingly.
Gender
Amen.
roles.
Yes.
Male, female.
That I
The
know.
woman is supposed to take care of
What is for
home.
female? What
I'm
is
And I
for
was
asking y'all,
addressing that.
what are y'all rejecting
Can
right
I
now?
address it?
I don't reject anything.
Go ahead,
Really,
Missy.
I'm old fashioned, so I was just playing devil's advocate.
Oh, but she like go to mic like that.
Nixie, talk that shit. Go ahead. Talk
No.
that shit. Go ahead.
No, I
That
believe in gender roles. I believe a woman should take care of the home.
Don't say nigga here.
I agree
Oh
with
my
you.
god, here we go.
You
Sometimes.
did it on Facebook.
Sometimes.
When
we drunk enough.
You need more people.
Can I have a microphone? I believe
Give it
that
back,
woman
Mike.
takes.
Shut up, shut up.
Hello.
One at a time. One at a time. One at a time.
Y'all
It's
ready?
on you.
It's on you.
It's on you.
I believe that the woman takes care of the household. And when I say household, cooking, cleaning, making sure if you have children, make sure children are correct and everything is handled with that. I believe the man is supposed to work and provide.
Okay.
So you pay bills. I mean, I can step in. My job is to step in if I need to. Maybe you got hurt at work, you need a little bit of time off, or you just short this month. I got you. Because my paycheck, because I'm not saying I'm supposed to be staying in the house now and not work no job, because I'm still going to work a job. But I believe that I'm supposed to be here to be able to step in when it's needed.
If that's the way y'all do it, I agree. No, I'm saying.
That's
That's
the
how
way
they
it
do
should
it
be.
though.
No.
Tell me
If,
about it.
hold the fuck
It depends
on.
on the age.
Hold on.
Is
No,
this on?
What?
The age,
No.
as in.
It depends on the man, because a lot of men want you to put everything
You got nothing to do with it. Y'all completely
Not
lost.
age as in your age, but
You're
the
lost.
age that we're in is different.
Oh, you mean the
Yeah.
age? But look, no, I'm saying
Oh,
like
this
this.
conversation is not for drunk men.
No, it's coming.
It's just drunk people.
So why don't you understand?
You drunk
what
too.
I'm
You
saying?
no. We
It
thought
depends
you
what
know what
age
you're
we're
saying.
in. Yes.
We thought you meant age.
It's common sense, guys. Thanks.
Hold up, you gotta relax. Cause we didn't know what
You
the fuck you
shouldn't
meant.
attack me.
I didn't attack you. Oh,
Let's
yeah,
gather some understanding, because even with my libation,
That's right, too.
I still
All right, look.
understand what
Why
you
you
guys
on
are
there
saying.
fronting like you fucking some fucking brainiac?
Because I have on my blazer.
That shit.
Oh shit, cause I got on my blazer. She said I got on my blazer.
Next
No, but
question, please.
seriously. Like right now, the way it is, men expect Not saying all men.
Go ahead.
But men expect women to go 50-50 because
Why
we're
not?
legit making around the same amount of money as men sometimes.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with
Man,
that.
let me finish.
Oh, there's something wrong with that for me.
No,
No, why?
These
It is.
things.
No,
No. Because I believe in what I believe in.
Devil's advocate.
Wait. One at a time.
What I say is that men believe you're supposed to put everything down the middle.
Why not?
50-50.
Why not?
I believe, this is just me, this is what I grew up seeing, as far as when it comes to grandparents, grandma, because my mom was holding it down on her own. But when it comes to grandparents, my grandfather, when he was living, took care of everything. My pop took care of everything. Only thing my grandma
Real
did,
5'6".
all my grandma did was sit in the house.
Nana was just
She
pretty.
chilled. She took care of the kids. She cooked the food. She took care of the grandkids. I believe, just me growing up, that's the way it should be.
Okay.
I'm not saying that the wife can't chip in or help if needed. That's if it's needed. But as a man, you're supposed to be a provider. I'm supposed to expect you to be my protector, my provider. You're supposed to make sure shit is good. If you can't make sure shit is good, how you expect me to respect you as the head if I'm paying half of the bills? I don't respect you. Because as a man, I expect you to be able to take care of all these things. That's just me.
You don't know if a bread was 5 cents back in the days, right?
Facts.
It don't matter.
But if
It
we're
don't
going-
matter. At the end of the day, as times change, your pay changes.
Not really.
You don't
It
stay
really
back
don't.
with what you're getting
But
paid
wait,
for 5
but
cents.
Minimum wage just
Wait,
changed.
yeah, it did. But
But
wait,
listen,
do you
I'm
guys
not
have
fucking
a
with niggas
problem
getting
with
paid
chip-
minimum wage.
Oh, wait, one at a time. I'm lost. I'm confused. I'm drinking and I'm lost.
50%.
I do know
So
what
do you
you're
guys?
talking about.
I feel the
Wait,
same way.
50%. Do you guys have a problem chipping in with like housework? Like,
Is
is
it-
it housework? Do you have?
No. That's why. Listen. Let me tell you something. That's why I just said when she mentioned the whole scenario. I said if that's how y'all do it, if it's with like you taking care of the house, the kids, and everything, then yeah, I should bring home everything. But if y'all ass sitting home and doing nothing,
Nah.
give me that
In
half.
2018.
I want that half.
You're
Where
shocked
you
why
wanna
you
go?
deal with a
You're
girl
doing
that doesn't
nothing
even
to
bring
bring
you
you half.
half.
Thank you.
I don't fuck with shit like that.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying, it's some. Look, let me say something.
Even in
Moco, you need to calm down. Which one is yours? I'm gonna pull this shit out of man hall in a second. Hold on. I wanna go. I know a female. She fuck with a dude, right? She got bread. No, sorry. He got bread. She ain't got bread. She be complaining about her cooking.
When we say not bread, define that.
No, the dude bring home the bacon.
She doesn't work.
She just sitting home.
Perfect.
She liability.
That's what you gotta say.
Right.
You gotta say she works.
She's a bill.
Okay.
Right? And he bring home the bread. She complains about motherfucking cooking food. Like she don't want to cook breakfast. She want to order food. She want to order.
She's lazy.
That's cool.
Right.
abort.
She's lazy.
That's why I said according to your scenario.
That's different.
Why would that be according to
She's
scenario?
not a
That
woman.
scenario
Because
is
what
great.
she said
Listen.
does not happen.
It,
Right.
Yeah,
It doesn't happen.
So
I'm not gonna listen.
talk
listen.
to this
Talk
nigga.
to this nigga.
Talk.
Yes.
Talk.
The
Talk to this
scenario.
nigga.
Shut up.
All the mics. Give me all the mics. This. Yeah, man, stupid thing. The scenario that Lisa said that happened with her grandparents does not happen.
Why do you
today.
think that?
It's not a thought.
Wait.
This is reality, right? It doesn't happen. Okay? Most of these girls, most of these women, put all this into context.
Talk.
And shit.
They have,
Damn,
you gotta
S.
relax, bro. You okay?
Word. Like he's angry right now. Damn.
There's a I'll call it a
trust
movement
to say
and
that.
a sentiment that a lot of women have, and the idea is, oh, men and women are equal. I went to school, I got a degree, I got a job, my career is important, and then they phase out 20 years or so, because if you think about it, if you go to school from when you were a kid until you're like 22, 23, 24, you get your master's degree at 25, you work for about 10 years, you're 35 years old.
Talk.
And then all of a sudden, oh, I want to have a kid.
Talk.
Right? So you're in your mid-30s, you want to have a kid. You don't have a man, or you do have a man, but you don't really know how to take care of your man because you were never taught how to do so.
I want to keep that.
That's not taught.
Jay Dre just killed me 1,000 times.
No. But look.
I literally blacked out.
But no, let's
I want to keep it
I wanna
on
hear
He lived
him
a whole life like 4
Let me
times
talk
ago.
to this nigga.
Listen.
I want to hear him out.
Let the nigga talk.
Let me finish.
Hurry up. Talk to us.
I'm gonna let this roll.
Let him talk. Let me talk.
Relax.
Let me
Because
talk. I'm listening.
straight up, there's exceptions to all the rules, right? There's a 5% that doesn't fall into this conversation. But for the majority of this conversation, that's what it is.
I agree.
So a lot of these women, what I was saying was, you're in your mid-30s now. You want to have kids, but you don't know how to take care of men because you were never taught how to do so. You don't have any experience to do so because you were spending the last 10 to 15 years in school working, getting your what's that? What career? No, it's that boss lady shit. There's a hashtag for it. Yeah. So they were doing all of those things.
What, Black Girl Magic?
No, it's not Black Girl Magic.
Boss bitch?
What?
I know
He's a hashtag. Boss bitch. That's the hashtag.
Oh, okay.
Boss bitch shit.
Close.
Woman is king and all that.
Yeah, all that. I don't need a man type shit.
Just to let you know that shit is bullshit.
So there's a lot of women out here that are doing that, and then all of a sudden now they're like, you know what? Fuck it, I want to have some kids.
Right.
I want to take care of a household. I want to do X, Y, Z. But
they don't even know how to do that shit.
Not even they don't know how to do it. They want that, but they also want to keep their career and do all of those because they want to do both roles at the same time.
Right.
Okay. Which is possible.
Realistically, it's not feasible.
I think it is.
It's very feasible.
And the reason
Listen to me why it's not feasible. There's a sacrifice.
Let the man. Let the man.
There is a sacrifice that's going to happen. When you try to work a 40 to 60 hour job, take care of a household full time, take care of kids full time, there is going to be a sacrifice somewhere along the line. Normally the sacrifice comes from your spouse.
Yeah, the relationship,
so
absolutely.
Your husband is no longer your husband. He now becomes your roommate. Y'all are co-parenting while being married in the same household.
Yes, absolutely.
So there is going to be a sacrifice. And you talk about why divorce rate is so high.
Yeah,
because your relationship got fucked up.
Yes.
You're doing too much. Yeah. And the reason why relationships that happened, 30, 40, 50 years ago were different because the dynamics were different.
Right. So tell me how you correct that in this day and age.
So do you believe that she just quits her job?
That's what I'm saying. How do we correct that?
What's the correction on you?
So what?
Because at this point,
why he working so much?
If I quit my job, I'm not asking you for shit.
Why not?
Because I have to ask you to get sanitary napkins. I gotta ask you to get tampons. I gotta ask you because I need to go get stuff for the kids. I'm at your every beck and call. I need to have my own coins so I can be able to do those things on my own. I have to ask my husband.
Treat you differently when you have to ask.
Can I say something? Right? Can I say something?
I'm listening.
We're married, right? Mm-hmm. We share a household, right? So my money is your money, no?
Why am I ideally? Yes.
Wait, my money is your money, no?
Ideally,
Cheap Pearl is going to kick in.
So if you have access to the same money I have access to, why would you ask me for those things?
So, you're not going to question me when I'm taking money out the account. Because that's the problem.
It sounds nice.
They question.
Yeah.
They want to
know where the money is going. Why do I have to explain to you that I needed pads? Or I needed tampons? Or the baby needed... I shouldn't have to explain.
Remember, we're in 2018.
It's not relative though. What I'm saying is... If
your
relationship is your relationship, right? No, everybody's relationship is not the same way.
It sounds very nice. That's not how it works.
But listen to what you just said. It's not about the relationship. It's about you being independent enough so that in the event something goes wrong, yet you're still good.
That's exactly what.
But then you got.
But that's the reality of the situation. Like don't bullshit talking about the marriage. That's what it is.
Prime example. My grandmother. My grandfather died. If she wasn't at the age that she wouldn't know what to do. My grandfather took care of everything. That's what, at this point in time, we can't allow ourselves to be in those situations. Because let's be real. Let's be realistic. Relationships are not what they used to be. The man, or even the woman, I'm not going to put on the man, it's infidelity issues. So he make it... I know. But see, the thing is, listen, the thing from back in the past is that the mother, the grandfather, grandparents, they stuck it out.
Yeah.
They kept it quiet, they stuck it out, they went through it, they dealt with that shit. At this point in time, a lot of women are, and I really believe that they stuck with that is because they didn't know what to do. Like, the woman not gonna leave the man if he cheated. Because at the end of the day, I'm be screwed. I ain't got no job. I got these kids. What am I gonna do? So at this point in time,
you feel like
at this day and age,
you're assuming that
exactly. But that's exactly how it is. That's exactly how it was back in the day. That's why they dealt with infidelity because the grandma was in the house. She was literally barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen.
Right.
She wasn't working no job. Right. The grandfathers was taking care of everything, was holding shit down. They disciplined the children. They provided for the family. They brought the clothes, all that shit. So when grandpa cheated, be like, let me keep my mouth closed. Because if he go, I'm screwed. I have no experience. I have no way to get a job. I can't finance this lifestyle and take care of 4 or 5 kids. There's popping babies out left and right.
Right.
At this day and age, this is what I look back in the past, and I don't ever want to be that individual.
Right.
That I'm stuck. That I have to deal with whatever he does. I'm screwed because if he leaves me, or if I leave him, I'm up shit's creek.
Right.
Because I have no experience. I have no money of my own. I gotta take care of these kids on my own. That's not happening with me.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna make sure you eat. I'm gonna make sure these kids are taken care of. I'm gonna make sure this household is clean, even if I'm tired. But what I'm not gonna do is sit down and sit back and let you handle everything. Because once you decide you want to get up and leave, if we outgrow each other, which is the excuse, we outgrow each other. You get up and leave. I'm left here with 5, 6 kids. I ain't got no job. I ain't got no experience because I sat in the house as a housewife.
Yeah.
I ain't got no coins, no nothing. So now I'm at square one. How am I supposed to provide for my kids? How am I supposed to make sure the household's taken care of? Because at the end of the day, the man, he did all that. I don't know what bills need to be paid because he took care of that. I don't know when it's due because he took care of that. That will never be me.
So here's the thing, right? So my grandmother was
But
here in New York.
Huh?
And she got with my grandfather who's from St. Croix. And so my grandmother and my grandfather migrated back to St. Croix because that's where my grandfather's father said that that's where he wanted us to be. I wasn't born at this point. The house was built, we went down there. So my grandmother went with the kids, they all went down there. I was born in St. Croix. So when we came back up to New York, one more time.
You got no papers?
I don't need papers. USVI.
That's right, you're right. Okay.
Hallelujah. So when we got back up here, Virgin Islands, St. Croix, baby.
Say no more.
All day. So when we got back up here, I remember I was older. I must have been like 18, 19 years old. And I was sitting there when I was talking to my grandmother. My grandfather always had a girlfriend. So, and she lived next door to the house.
Oh shit.
So it was like our house, it was my grandfather's girlfriend, right? So I remember we didn't say a word. Like it was quiet as kept. So
I don't know
she
which
was
one.
just
I don't know
very,
which one. I don't know
I
which
don't know
one.
what happened
I don't
either.
know which one.
Asshole. Continue.
So I don't know when she found out, at what point she found out, but we were having a conversation. We were on a conversation of infidelity. So my grandmother says, "What do you care?" And I said, "Tell me what that means." And she says, "If he comes home and he brings you his check, and he comes home and he takes care of the whole household plus the kids, why do you care where his penis is?" I said, "Whoa." I said, "Grandma, hold on." I said, "Talk to me. What does that mean?" She said, "You shouldn't care where the penis goes. That's just a piece of him. But the most important part of him, make sure that he takes care of his house and make sure that you're good, the kids are good, and everything is good." And I said, "Grandma, I don't know if I would be okay with that." She said, "Let me explain something to you. The biggest problem with your era is not knowing how to, excuse my language, baby, shut the fuck up." She said, "Learn how to shut the fuck up." And I said, "Oh, Grandma, you just murdered me."
So
I said, "Talk to me, sis."
So if you slinging dick,
My
you
grandmother
bringing bread.
my grandmother said that the sex is the smallest part of taking care of a household. Who cares that he's next door giving her a piece of dick? Because the point is that your roof never caves in and your kids is never hungry. But that was George Christian. So George Christian made sure that everything was.
So long as you got the bread and you taking care of shit and you fucking the world.
She said,
okay?
"Here's the thing, though. I never knew he was fucking that woman until his best friend told me. Because his best friend wanted to fuck me." You get the circle, right? So she said, "Well, hold on. What do you mean?" He said, "Well, George cheats. Why don't you?" She said, "Oh, because I'm not George, right? So my name is Loretta Aileen Christian. So I'm not doing it."
Dirty dick.
So her whole thing was, this is the culture. This is the whole culture because my grandmother's American and my grandfather was Crucian. So Crucians and Americans, we don't see on the same level, right? Because I'm Caribbean, you're American. So my grandmother adapted. That's what I would say. She adapted to the Caribbean culture because most Caribbean women are okay with that. Uncle V got her and he got his mistress that's been there for 25 years. So who gets the money? His wife is going to get the money, but the wife knows that the mistress exists. But what does she do? It's quiet as kept because her household operates the same and he don't budge a bit.
Your grandmother still alive?
My grandmother passed.
Okay.
So the problem is that in this day and age, right? So let's just say you wanted to keep a woman and a side chick. The problem is that this day and age men don't know how to keep their households separate from their mistress.
It's sloppy.
They're sloppy as all hell, right?
Disrespectful.
So disrespectful. That's the word of it. So let's just say I'm married, right? And we share a household. My light bill is always paid. My food is always paid. When I tell you that the kids have a play at 5 o'clock, the kids have a play at 5 o'clock. Whatever you do at 7:45, I may never know about it, right? but don't let me think that I know about it. See, that's the problem. When my brain starts to get the ticking, I'm like, he told me 5:15, so your heartbeat is a little off pace. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, he's supposed to be here, bingo.
He didn't say
so
no,
the
no,
problem
he said
is that
no.
the dudes back in the day never missed a beat. The dudes these days, they want to keep that same tradition, right? So they want you to take care of the house, they want you to take care of the kids, they want you to pay, and they want to pay the bills. The problem is that, like you said, money doesn't afford for all of that, right?
No more.
So what you have to do is you have to give a bit of a leeway. So you have to say, all right, if she asks me where I was, I gotta tell her where I was. Because why? Because she gonna also
where he was.
give me a couple of dollars on this bill that I can't pay. Now, some men that can afford it all, when I say it all, I mean it all. And that means that my money is for the kids and my nails. I don't mean it all where I'm paying for a light bill. Okay? I mean it all. He pays for everything that resides underneath this roof. That's the cable, the light, the bill, all of that. He does
But
this.
that's when I
and
said
I
it's
do
supposed to be
groceries, I do kids,
Also,
I do things like that.
So he pays. He brings
House.
Hold on, wait. He takes the house, bring home the
House.
bacon. So you just pay
Bills, food. I'm sorry, food,
and
kids.
save your money and save the rest.
Why am I saving it? Talk to me.
This is
Because you ain't spending much money.
Now,
Why am I not?
Why?
I'll tell you. This is
She holding it down.
Talk. No. Dre, talk to me.
Now, I want you to tell me why.
Because why? Do we take a family vacation every year? Who's paying for that?
I don't know. We talking
That's my
hypothetically right
savings,
now.
right?
No,
It's a
I think that would be him.
Marco, give me a second.
I
Why
think
would that
that'd
be
be
him?
him. I mean, because motherfucker, you say you bring home the bacon, right?
Did he pay for the house?
Yeah.
Did he pay for the cable? He paid for everything else,
so what
right?
are you paying
So
for?
my money takes
not
care
paying
of
for anything
kids.
for the kids.
I'm not paying for anything.
That's
I pay for kids and food.
So you tell me vacation, all that shit go to you.
That's me. That's savings.
I never heard of that shit.
Because you don't know old school.
When
Old school was when you're the woman,
working.
when you're the woman that's working and you're the extra, it's extra money. Remember, his money is necessity. That's taking care of a household. My money
So
is
you paying
extra.
for everybody to go to Bermuda?
Of course
I
I
ain't never heard of that.
am.
Make it save
I'm
money.
in a
We pay for
position
everything else.
that I'm paying.
I heard that.
Of course
I'm
I am.
paying.
Why would I not?
If you say you can't pay this phone bill,
It's a
so you
dying
can't
breed,
pay
yeah, but
this
it still
cable bill.
exists.
Say something happened, you can't. You fall short of these
She
bills.
doesn't care.
I'm supposed to be that help meet. I help you meet.
But you
the
heard
needs
what
of
she
the
said.
household.
She said help meet. She didn't
I
say
help
that every
you.
month. You said, yo, babe, I bought these Jordans.
Exactly.
200.
Whoa,
That's not what she's saying. What
I
she's
help
saying is that
meet
I help
exactly that.
meets it.
I
But in
give my
every
paycheck.
extra,
You got it.
it's on the bank.
Well,
And that's why I
we
say you
we
get your
changed,
paycheck.
man.
A female, she gets her paycheck.
It could be 40,
She's
60.
Tell me that.
Hold it
Tell me
in
what
her
that
account.
means. What does that mean
She's
for a
making
team?
money.
Maybe 40, 60.
For who's 60?
I'm 60. I'm fine.
Why
with
is she 40?
that. No, only because I feel like,
What would she be
the
doing?
guy should pay,
What
deal
does
with
40 include though?
No. I mean 50-50, but at the same time, I'm thinking I'm a man. I was thinking it'd be a little bit more.
Why would that be the definition? Because I'm a man.
Here's the thing, right? What he's saying is that there's in society there's like, oh, the man should pay, right?
It's called norms.
No.
Societal norms.
It's not normal. It's not
Not
normal.
anymore.
That's the definition of it. It's supposed to be societal norms.
Let me talk about it. I think you know what I'm talking about.
That's the term, right? So societal norms is that the man's supposed to pay, right?
Right.
First date, second date, whatever. The man's supposed to pay. And what he's saying is, like, he's not opposed to paying. I'm gonna pay, and I'm okay paying. But every once in a while, that's where that 40% comes in. He
That's
wants his
absolutely
woman
fine.
to step up and like, I got this, babe. Don't worry about it.
Or Shaka,
No,
let me
not if
ask
it's
you.
needed.
Let
It's
me
just
ask
because
you.
she has it because she wasn't paying for nothing else.
So let's just say your 40 tips.
Well,
on
is
the
this
tip. Are you okay with that?
The what?
Let's just say you take her out and you guys eat out a lot, because there's a lot of couples I see that
Dating
eat out
or
a lot,
just-
right?
Yeah, they pay
So
up
you
to-
guys are out, right? So let's just say her 40. Is that okay with paying the tip?
do that, bro.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, because some of them are not okay with that. So you have to ask,
Some of them
right?
nothing. Some
If
of
you
them nothing.
invited me out.
Still laughing.
Wait,
They don't
y'all
even
like
offer
you
this shit.
can't play the tip?
I think
Yes, but
that's
do you
just
expect
a
that
different
of
type of
me?
female.
Like,
because
where
me
does this come
personally,
in?
me
I thought the tip.
like my last relationship. My last relationship.
No, let's go.
One at a time.
Oh, you're right.
Let me tell you, my last relationship, we could go out. He could pay for dinner one time. I could pull
Exactly. I thought it was swiping. Who cares?
Like if he paid for dinner, I pay for tip. Vice versa. I pay for dinner, he pay for
Both
tip.
don't do that.
It's not a problem with that.
No, because I will extend my G. Like,
said she
no.
would.
Tip, I don't expect to pay for a tip because I'm paying next time. Like, I don't, if you invite me out, we're not nickel and
She got you
diamond.
next time.
No. What she's saying, Moko.
I'm not doing that. Like, how do we know what? How do we know each other?
It's not
You know what I'm saying?
orchestrated.
Like,
It's not
how do we know that?
orchestrated.
So
It's not
you don't know that it's coming. That next time I'm inviting you out.
Just in reality.
It's not, and I don't believe on whoever bites you out pays.
That's what
Oh,
she
hell no.
said.
I'm not.
Absolutely not. Hell no. Why not?
No.
Why not?
And the reason
Go
why
ahead,
I
Izzy.
don't,
Go ahead,
the reason
Izzy.
why I don't is because if I genuinely want to spend time with you, I in my head I have that you're gonna pay because you invited me out on this. I'm talking about this is
And
a
I'm inviting you out
relationship,
next time.
not a
dating.
date.
We're talking
Not
about
dating.
dating.
I'm talking about relationship.
No,
And
but
relationship
that
really don't
applies to
matter.
dating though.
It
Yeah.
does.
Well, even in dating.
I wanna go.
Even in dating. So if I say I want to go out, I am prepared to pay. But if he come out his pocket, he paid. That's fine. Vice versa.
Would you
So,
feel the kind of way
shouldn't even be like that.
if he doesn't say, I got it?
But look,
It shouldn't even be
I would
like that.
assume-
Girls are
Just
nervous.
me.
That's why they do that.
I would just
It's
assume-
not. It never wasn't like that.
Now
It was
I don't
never
know
like
about
that.
first date, second date, third date. I'm speaking like if you could date him for
You condition
but
yourself
look,
to
but
that.
look, but look,
You never,
but look,
you never did
but
that.
look. There was one time.
Never did
There was
that.
one time where I literally I had to make an
You
example.
feel like you gotta pay.
Hold on, let
Tell
me
me
tell you.
why you felt like you had to make it.
Hold the fuck on. Let me tell you. The chick literally told me she wanted to. This is a long time ago though. But I still had to make an example. She fucking told me she wanted to go out to eat, right?
She told you that she
She
didn't
wanted to go.
like
She wanted to go to a certain movie she wanted to see, and she wanted to go out to eat, whatever this and that. And when we went out, she literally just like thought I was supposed to pay for it. She made the whole plan, the whole
See,
date,
no, I'm not
the whole
doing that.
everything.
I'm not doing
I'm saying like,
I'm
hold
not
on, you
doing
made
that.
your whole plan in your head and you have no money. You don't want to pay for
But
nothing.
she didn't plan on paying from the gate. And she probably had no money to pay.
That's my point though. It's like,
didn't have no money to pay.
wait, so it's like,
Why
why
you
you
make
making plans? Why you making plans
Shut
for?
your mouth.
Why you making
Me
plans?
speaking from me, I'm gonna always have money.
But why
I'm
you?
not going nowhere.
why you making plans?
That's not the point. That's not the
Why
point.
are you making plans when you ain't got no money?
Cause they
If I open my mouth, if you open your mouth with an opinion, you better have money to back it up.
This is
That's
called
it.
bum ass.
That's why
women.
you say
bum
no,
ass
sir.
women.
You pick when
Never
you
would
want to
I
go.
invite
If
you
the
out.
man is courting
Let's just say we
you let him
talking.
do it.
Let's just say we talking.
I don't like
And
it.
I'm sitting home on a Friday
No,
night.
don't ask me.
Right?
Take me where
and
you
you
wanna
like,
go.
oh, I'm just sitting home chilling, I'm relaxing, whatever the case may be. Oh, let's go catch a movie. So as soon as those words leave my mouth, let's go catch a movie, I'm paying.
Right.
There would
That's the
never be a
mentality
thought
I'm
in
talking
my
about.
brain that you would pay.
Hands
Now, here goes the thing, right? We get to the movie concession, and I say, 2 for Spider-Man. He gonna be like, 2 for Spider-Man. And I go to reach. He like, babe, whoa. I got it.
Yeah.
That's on him to do.
Right?
Yes, that's
you heard what he said,
On
right?
him, yeah.
Now he paid for the movie. Let's
have
say he
to.
paid for the movie, right? We walking in, right?
Concession
We
stand.
walking in. We get to the concession stand, and he go to pull out his wallet. I'm gonna need
got
you to
it.
chill.
Yeah, because I said this
What
is
would you like to eat? Because I'm taking you out, so you already deboed me at the
Thank you.
I'm about to get fucked tonight.
You deboed me at the table. Sir, I'm gonna need you to put your goddamn wallet away. Ma'am, he wants popcorn with butter. Amen. What did you drink? He wanted sweet tea. Amen. And he want a hot dog, because he don't know that in 2 hours he gonna be hungry. All right, let's go watch this movie. Now, there's a lot of women that will not do that. A lot of women do just like this.
You know, sitting there with their hand in their pocket. Nothing's happening. Just like that.
Here goes what I tell men. If she does that, never take her out again.
Never take it out.
Why am I talking to you past that, right? So I don't
leave.
And dude, I'm gonna give you an example. When we were younger, there's a guy that invited me out. Moko, remember the story?
Oh my God, the movies.
Bingo.
Yo, he wanna get.
He invited me out. He said, I want to take you out. I said, all right, no problem.
Oh my God.
We get to the movie theater.
Oh my God.
1 for Batman.
Who said that?
No, that was in you.
Miraeta.
That's
1
the guy
for
that
Batman.
Batman.
Who said that?
No, this is the guy from high school.
Who
for
said
Batman.
1 for Batman?
When I was in high school with me and Shayla. I told Shayla.
Who
come.
said 1 for Batman?
1 for Batman.
The
I
nigga.
said, so I looked, I said,
Nigga.
1. I said, oh, okay. So I said, this is what we doing. 1 for Batman.
Paid. Okay.
I'm gonna pay. Because guess what? I'm not a bum bitch. Okay, we there, whatever, we watch it. Oh. He's like, oh, you wanna go to BBQs? Second part. So me and my homegirl could go to BBQs. He's like, oh, we can split the bill.
That's not taking me out.
Why did you ask me out?
That nigga went
You know,
Dutch.
he got a little,
So here goes the thing, right?
Germans.
I don't have a problem with Dutch. I would never have a
I
problem
need to
with
be
Dutch.
prepared for whatever it is.
Say it one more time.
I need to be prepared.
I want to be prepared for it. So if you say we're going Dutch, to me, don't ask me out. So like if you said we're going Dutch,
You're not getting
We're
this.
friends.
We're friends.
Don't touch my
Yeah.
hand. Right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna invite
Sex that night.
all my homegirls.
No sex that night. No
You're
sex.
not even like.
Damn, son.
Nunca.
So.
She's done.
Crazy. Well, maybe.
No, because I actually had my girlfriend tell me that she went on a date with this guy. They went out for lunch.
Lunch.
Now lunch, they went to lunch. It was at this place called Miller's Ale House. I don't know if y'all know about Miller's Ale. You know how cheap Miller's Ale House.
We have no
is.
pictures.
You know how cheap it is.
My spot.
So they
That's my spot.
that's my part.
Zingers.
So they went to Miller's Ale House. They get there, they eat, they have a nice little date. The bill come, he said,
Split down the middle.
would you like to pay Dutch?
I'm not
It was
prepared
$20.
for that type of stuff.
Look,
I'm sorry,
You
sir.
start sweating.
$20.65.
Let me tell y'all right
I'm
now.
making up the cent.
Hold on.
But
I'll tell
$20.
y'all
When
right
I
now.
date, I have to build a rapport.
And you invited me out?
This is very
My
careful.
whole thing is that don't invite me out if you're not gonna pay.
I'm
Because
gonna
I wouldn't
tell y'all
invite you out
right
if I
now.
couldn't
Let me
pay.
see.
But they don't know
Yeah.
that. I can't tell. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Do you see F?
I need to hear this.
Hey, have you ever told a woman to go?
Hold on,
Know
Lydia.
that word.
Let Dre say what he gotta say.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Shut the fuck up, son.
Y'all need
Please
to
shut
know
up, son.
what type of men y'all are dealing
That's
with.
what I'm saying.
before
Y'all think
You
y'all-
don't know. If it's a first date, you don't know.
No, but
That means
that's
burning.
I know that, but what are y'all dating?
What are y'all
But my
dating? Where
thing
you
is
these
that-
men at?
First of all, with this guy, with my girlfriend, he was polished. He had a very nice job. He lived in
That don't mean nothing.
he lived in Central City. They had great conversation. He invited her on a fucking date.
What
If
that
you
mean?
invite me on a date, and
she got
especially
caught
to
out there.
lunch,
She got caught out.
Cause he got
$20
money
and
and she got
65
money.
cents. It's not her getting caught out because she had her own money because she paid for the whole check and told him to go on his way and don't call her again. But even if it was $100-something, she would have still told him because that's some shit I would have did.
Oh, I surely would. I would embarrass.
Don't worry about it,
Put him in his
stuff.
place.
I would embarrass.
Don't worry about it. I
She
got
said,
it.
and she said, did she go
Would
out?
you like to get something else to
She
drink?
Did she
said
go
she
out?
wanted to
She
sweat.
told him don't call me ever again.
Lovely.
Over
Yeah.
$20.
No, for real. It's a
You got
principle.
to.
And you want to know what? It
That's a
could have been
principle.
20. It could have been 100. It could have been 200. Let me tell you something. There's one word I always say. My pride is set up real high. So I could be sitting across from you, right?
That's a problem.
And we could be sitting there, and you do some shit like that to me. Now, one or two things could happen. One thing is I could pay the tip for you, right? But that's if we build a rapport. So let's just say before we went out on a date, I know you the long way. The long way. Like we talked a long time. We was talking like, we always rock it, right? And you said, yo, babe, hit the tip. I got the tip. I'm not even worried about it. Now let's just say I meet you, and the first time, let's just say I meet you. Let's just say I meet you, right? And let's just say, yo, my homeboy want to take you out. He calls, like, yo, let's go out on Saturday. Alright, cool. Niggas like pay the tip. Pay the what? I don't even know what that means.
Took his shit with a blazer off.
Yo, he's stupid. I'm like, I don't even know what that means. What do you mean?
Word.
Tip?
That's that drunk.
But again, I'm gonna pay the tip. And not only am I gonna pay the tip, I'm gonna pay the bill. Because I'm gonna tell you, you might not have it. So I'm gonna swipe my card for you because I don't know who asks someone to go out and then asks them to pay the tip and you don't know me like that.
That's disrespectful.
Because you wanna know what you said?
That's why I said,
What did you
don't
say?
ask me to pay
I'm a
for
whole goddamn professional, bitch.
Let me do
Don't
it.
play me.
Disrespectful, son.
So when I go out with a man, I expect a man. When I go out with a chick, divide that shit into four, please.
All right, let me ask you a question. How many
Thank
times
you.
has this situation happened to y'all?
Once.
I've
Never
never.
let that shit happen
I've
again.
been fortunate enough. I've never had to.
One
I
time.
build a rapport before I go on a date, and I really don't.
It's never happened to me.
He asked me to pay the tip. And I've gotten less than the first 18.
And this is you talking about like a date, like dating? No. I've
Never
never.
happened?
Even my man has never asked me to pay.
My man don't ask me.
He's never asked me to pay half.
My man, the man that's receiving vagina, all that. Why are you asking me to pay?
No, I've never. But
Because what you, I
I
know girlfriends that have these stories, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah, I've never.
I got that shit at 18, and when I got it the one time, I never got it again. Because to me, there's a certain way in which that you speak to a gentleman.
She about to say
for him to understand.
There's a certain way you speak to a hoe.
Homie. There's a certain way in which you speak to a gentleman for him to size you up, right? Because let's keep it funky. You know what girl you gonna do what to. So you gonna be.
Break that down for me. What the hell?
You know, speak on it.
dude knows what he
Okay, so a dude
Yeah,
knows
you know,
what he
you know,
wants.
bro,
So let's
you
just
know.
say you want vagina, right? You know what you want
That's
to
how
do for that
real it
vagina.
Good shit.
That's how true it
You
is.
know what you're gonna do for that vagina, right? So if you see this girl and you like, she might be wifing it.
That's lust.
I'ma
That's
treat
not-
her
That's lust.
when I'm talking again. There's different levels at what you see. I don't have man eyes, but I know you guys don't see all females the same.
Damn
That's a
straight.
fact.
Most of the time, dudes is
Everybody
lust.
is not the same. Lust is the beginning.
Yeah.
That's the beginning
Gotta
phase.
start
And
with
that's
that.
but if you
That's
talk
where I
to her,
gotta start.
That's different.
here goes the thing. Most men know not to conversate with certain women if they're not where they're supposed to be. So
No.
if I'm sitting there
That's not true.
and I'll talk to you,
I do.
That's
That's
not
facts.
true. That's not true.
I can speak for me.
So
No, that's
I
not
know
what
if
she
I'm
said.
gonna talk to a bum bitch.
What she just said was that most men know not to talk
if
to
you
a
don't have
woman.
your issue,
No, I
Your
said
shit's not
certain
together.
women.
Oh,
Like,
right.
what?
You don't have it. That's not true.
I know.
And-
Some men like that though.
Yeah.
Some men
Some
do,
men like
that.
right?
But
I'm not on her
What's
level.
it say?
Some men will be
You
like,
be
I'm not on
surprised,
her
son.
level. I'm not even gonna
You
fuck
be
with her.
surprised.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
No, I'm not saying you're
That's
wrong.
how I am.
You be
Already
surprised.
Majority. I didn't say majority.
Oh,
They
majority ain't got
minority.
this shit
I said some men.
That's
One at a time.
Wait,
I
it's
said
important.
some men will not engage that conversation. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because I will instill low self-esteem in you without knowing it.
How?
So if I'm talking to you and
you-
you're a guy,
It's
because
self-esteem.
no,
No.
because let's just say you're not where you want to be, right? And we're all talking, and we're like, oh yeah, so I'm doing this, I'm doing that, blah blah blah, bang, 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 bang. And he's sitting there, he's like, oh okay, and you know, cool, like yeah, do your thing, you do your thing. You're not gonna tell me that
He
I
sells
bothered you.
do-rags.
Look at say he sell do-rags.
Oh.
You going to hell.
Oh shit.
But it's a whole fact.
That nigga went man.
Right?
And the greater,
So-
even Dre know what he's talking about. Because Dre
That's
know
just
the name
because you know the
now.
whole goddamn story. But it's little things that you'll say to her. He knows, I told him the story.
One at a time.
So it's little things that you know about certain people that know that she's not, as you would say, a bum bitch. She's up here. So there's a different conversation I'm gonna have with that woman, and it's different level or whatever men do, platforms or whatever that I'm gonna hold her on. So let's just say that woman that you say, nah, she got her shit together. She's popping, right? So whether or not I want to engage her in a relationship or otherwise depends on how I view her. Now, if I meet a bum bitch, what you good for?
Some
You better be able to fuck me the way that that bitch can't fuck me. But that doesn't mean that I'm ever gonna wife you.
That's a fact.
But I'm gonna go back for her
That's a fact.
because she got her shit together. And
Some
even
of
if
them
she
just
ain't
wife
fucking
them
me like
because
her,
you got your shit
I'm still
together.
going back for her.
That's a
They wife because they got the shit together. And they just want, they want that
Bum
fucking
bitch,
ride.
bingo.
And they know
But you
you
wanna know what the problem is? The problem
Y'all
is
cross-
that niggas don't
This nigga
know
seeing
that the
four niggas at the
fire
same
pussy is
time.
gonna equal to fire problems.
Hold wait,
So you're gonna go and get that bum bitch's pussy, and guess what you're gonna get?
eat a bum bitch.
A whole pregnant bum bitch, and then you're gonna be like, I don't even know how I got
I don't
here.
got no kids. Alright.
Fire
You
crotch.
gotta relax.
You wanted that
she's
good
saying
sex.
that some dudes will wife a chick just because she got her together.
Fire crotch.
Not because he got just because she got her together.
Of course.
Because he know that one,
She gonna take care of him.
credit,
Yeah.
you want to make sure you straight with that. That means you a good girl. You ain't out in the club.
Bingo.
You ain't doing this. You ain't doing that.
And you take care of his bum ass.
Bingo.
And you put his legs behind his head.
Yeah.
You
Yo.
You want to pay the bill.
Nigga,
You know that you want to hold shit down. You need a place to stay.
Whole place to stay.
So that's what they do.
Why you got 7 switches, nigga? Why you got one switch for all the lights?
Stop leaning on the damn wall.
God damn it.
But a lot of times, the men, they won't step down. They will come and they just want to ruin your fucking life.
One more time.
They want to ruin your life. They want to become a liability.
whole liability.
They know, they like, oh shit, she's good.
Like she's good.
Like,
Not
she
like
has
she's
a
good,
career.
but she's good.
She has
So then you come for her and you like, is she gonna wife my bum ass?
This gonna be my sugar mama right here. My bum ass. She'll take
And that's
care
what
of me.
they do.
Yeah,
She got good
like
credit.
a majority of niggas in Atlanta. A lot of niggas in Atlanta like.
So the problem is that then that woman will
And they got a side
deal.
nigga. Good.
See? That woman will deal with that man. They'll break up and she'll be tarnished. And then she'll meet that man that has all his shit together. And she'll make a whole.
Why do y'all stay? I don't get that.
Bro, I can't get a second.
Because you wanna know why?
They always see the no. It's not even that. It's more emotions than
A lot of the time it is.
No.
It's
It's not
dumb.
emotional.
Because you wanna know why?
Wait, stop.
I will tell you this.
I want to hear this.
Yeah,
I want to hear this.
It's
You can get
never
good penis everywhere.
sex.
Would y'all talk one time,
But you
please?
can get good pussy everywhere too.
Yeah.
What you telling me?
So
It's never-
why? What is
told me,
it?
I told
sex.
you.
Okay, what is it?
When you do stay,
emotion.
it's emotion.
Chills,
It's feelings that are involved.
You start making
Because a lot of
excuses.
time, women, their feelings are different than men. We honestly, it is sometimes it
We
is
see
does become
potential.
sex because I believe like you exchange souls and energies and stuff.
Yeah, when you have sex, it's true. It's true. It's true.
You have
So
to
I believe
I do. I feel so.
I do. I believe
He should be a ho. He a whole Jamaican hoe.
I do believe that.
I got 30 souls
Yo, I feel
blood
So I do believe that the reason why a woman stays is that one, she sees potential. She sees potential. It may not be no potential there.
So she went for potential.
No, not waiting.
Hope.
She sees potential.
She sees potential because a lot of times with women, we know that you can do better. We know you can be better.
Yes.
We see the better in you, and we try to pull it out of you. We try to.
Senior
No,
mailman.
I'm
That's
serious.
most women.
No, I'm being serious.
Senior
No,
mailroom
because
guy.
you're like, he's
No,
a good guy.
because you
I
can
know he's
see
a good
it's
Good
guy.
guys don't mean
I
shit
I
no
just gotta
more.
give him time. He's making progress.
Good guys don't mean
Like,
shit no more. Fuck that good guy shit.
This nigga's
oh
Fuck
my
that.
God.
He going hard. He going hard right now.
bring his own personal shit. Fuck good guys. Everybody can fuck the fuck out.
That's a
Slay
different topic.
everything moving.
No.
Fuck good guy.
Everybody is
Slay everything.
Everybody.
All the
All your mothers.
All your mothers.
Your mothers and grandmothers.
All the mothers.
All of them, son.
ass down before I make some
You
change.
getting the wrinkly puss, nigga?
That shit dead.
That's your
You
whole
getting the wrinkly putty
That
tap.
good stuff.
Yeah.
This
You
shit is
stop being
good.
I need you to
Listen to the
calm him
woman.
down.
Listen to the woman.
You
I need you
close
to
No,
stop
I'm
being-
telling you, I'm saying it's good
You
guy shit.
closer
That
to
good guy shit
cancer,
don't
bro.
But I
mean
wasn't
shit.
finished. I wasn't
That
finished
shit a long
talking.
time ago. We said that shit a long time
Yo,
ago.
speak to
He's
this
very
nigga.
angry.
Talk to that nigga.
I ain't know. I thought that was
That's not a
second.
Leo, Leo. That's a July Leo. That's a
Is
cancer.
that my phone?
So, what I'm saying is,
That's it.
a woman, 9 times out of 10, a woman sees potential. So she sees what you can be. You may not have no motivation at this time, but we know once you get motivated, you could be like this tremendous being.
Yeah, Montel
you
Jordan.
Could be getting, you be getting Montel Jordan though.
Montel
Not-
Williams?
Not Montel
But
Williams.
why him though? But why am I telling you?
I thought Montel Williams. I was like, you fucked up, nigga. You fucked up.
Why am I telling
Nigga dropped the ball on that one.
Why
nigga.
him?
Bro, that beautiful footage.
Montel Williams?
I'm gonna say William.
I don't know what you mean.
Nigga dropped the
Why
ball.
was that Jordan?
do it.
And knew who he was talking about.
I mean Williams. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nisi. Talk that shit. Continue. I mean Williams. Sorry.
It's Lucy.
I apologize.
No, but you see more. You see a lot of potential in this man. So you want to believe that the good things that you see in him are going to manifest.
It's gonna happen. Yeah, right.
So even a lot of times, I'm not saying per se me, because once you start acting too off course, and it's too much, I got to go.
Too much bougie.
But a lot of times they see that this man, he may be just going through a little rough patch this time. His attitude might be a little nasty. What you over there?
Sorry.
They pray and they hope and they
Like
want
Ben,
better.
on the low.
And they see better. But me personally,
Like that, you make excuses.
I ain't got it.
I ain't Moco.
I ain't got it on me.
This nigga going off.
I ain't got it on me right now.
A mental breakdown right
Yeah, I ain't got it on me no
I
more.
ain't just
I ain't got it on me right now.
I think so. I know a lot of people, men and women, they have this notion that if I put a certain amount of time in, I'm invested.
Automatically,
So I have to stay because I've invested
When I
all
was
this
a
time.
kid. I was a kid.
But
Yeah.
if you put in the wrong time in the wrong situation, you just
It don't
lose
mean
time.
nothing. You just
Like you
feel
can't fix
You
that.
gotta know when to
You can't
bow out.
cut your losses.
Shit.
You gotta cut your
You
losses.
gotta abort
You gotta
it.
cut your
It don't
losses
matter if
sometimes.
it's 15 years. 20
Because I don't care
Not
how
like you
long
getting
it's
some back
been.
anyway.
I don't care.
I'm just saying.
I'm out.
I don't care how long it's been. Care how long it's been. I will chalk that time as a
I'm
lesson
wrong.
learned.
That's
It's
fact.
a lesson.
Because
Here's my
you
question.
keep wasting my
Here's my
time.
question, right? When is it a lesson learned versus a rough patch?
It's a difference.
You
That's
feel
a good
it.
question.
But you feel it.
No, but
You
that's
feel
a good
it.
question.
Because
When?
woman.
But that's what
depends
keeps
on
you
the
going.
woman.
That's
Bingo.
what gets you to
But
year
that's how you
15.
get to
That's how you
5,
get to
10,
year
15
15.
years.
It depends on the woman.
When is it a rough patch?
depends on the
Yes.
woman. My thing
Because
is,
the rough patch
for
is
me,
he lost his job, right?
No,
Let's just say that.
No. I'm gonna give you.
Let's
I'm gonna
just
give, wait,
say-
let me give you the scenario, right? Let me give you the scenario because I'm not talking about anything that's based on money. Because financial is a big deal. In a
I'm not
relationship,
talking about money.
No. But when he loses a job, that affects a man in a different way than it affects a woman.
It does.
So I'm not gonna talk about that. What I'm saying is his behavior for you as a woman isn't what you wanted, right?
Tell me what that
What's-
means. What does
yeah,
that
I would
mean?
say, what's
What
the
do you mean? What
I
that's
don't.
what you wanted?
So I'm not gonna.
Are you not affectionate towards me? Are we not speaking? Are you just down as a man?
Let me just. I'm gonna put it vague because I don't wanna.
Put everybody in the same.
Right, I don't want to generalize for everybody, right?
Bullshit.
But when you know what you want as a woman, right? So you know the things that you wanted as a woman, you got those things at the beginning. The relationship was exactly how you wanted it to be.
Got
Everything
it.
was running smooth.
Perfect.
And then all of a sudden, somewhere along the line, things started to change a little bit.
Okay.
And now he's not doing what he used to do. The conversation's a little different. The relationship doesn't feel right.
Bingo.
And it goes from, oh, well, it's a rough patch to, I gotta cut my losses because this thing is just, we're done.
When does
it happen
What
with
caught me to go from he's having a rough patch to
the time, the amount
Tell
of
me what
time.
this amount of time was.
It changed for everybody.
It
right?
does.
So,
So let's just say cut my
Right.
losses. Let's start at cut my losses.
yeah.
Let's start at cut my losses.
Yeah.
I know you, right? So let's just say, let's give it time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say I've been with you for 5 years. So I know you, right? So let's just say I know if you're mad. I know if you're angry. I know if your mother's bothering you. I know if your cousin is bothering you. I know if your money is low. I know these things about you. I'm not gonna say every woman does. What I will say is a woman that loves you and actually cares for you does know. Even if the smallest thing changes in you. Even if you turn around and you text me and I say good morning, baby, you say morning. I know that that's different.
Yeah.
Because you wanna know why? I know you.
I be doing shit too.
I know you, right? So when I look at the morning, when I look at that morning, and I say to myself, in my brain, I say like this: something's wrong with my man. So now I'm sitting on it. I'm not. My day is not right now because his day is not right. So now I'm sitting on it. And I'm like, oh,
Open Pandora's box.
And I'm gonna do like just like this because we're on text message, right? So we're both at work. So I'm gonna say, babe, have a great day at work, whatever I'm gonna say, right? So let's just say I say, babe, what's wrong? Automatically, a real man is gonna say, I'm okay. But I know you're not okay. That is a rough patch,
You know
right?
that pride go.
I'm good.
Bingo.
And they say stop.
They're gonna say stop
I'm
asking
good.
me. And you wanna know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna ask you because I know something is off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure you're okay. So everything that I wasn't doing, let's just say that I've been, like Dre said, busy with my career or whatever the case may be. I'ma slow that shit down because I know something's wrong with him. Because no matter how much money I make, let's just say I make $80,000 and he makes 50. His money always trumps mine. You wanna know why? Because he's the man. That's where this generation loses it. I don't care if I make 80. He still will overmake me because that's my man. So now you turn around.
But that doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't happen. And
It
this is the
doesn't.
problem because
Right? So then what he does, what that man does is he generalizes me. So he'll say, that doesn't happen in this day and age. What is she doing? She out there fucking the next nigga because she don't give a fuck how I'm feeling. She's not moved.
Well, goddamn, wait.
What I'm saying, no. Because what it is that, as I'm leaving you in your mood, I'm leaving you in your mood, right? Let's just say you're having your moment. Like he said, there's a bump.
Right.
I'm not
There's always
pushing
a
you.
bump.
I'm not pushing you through this bump.
Yeah.
But what I'm doing is I'm analyzing what might be going on in this
Because guys don't
bump,
readily
right?
talk about
So guys are not gonna offer this information to me. But what I'm doing is I'm paying attention. But you might see that as she not pushing me to ask me. She not acting crazy.
No, we have to
I'm
ask them what they're
distant.
feeling.
But what I'm doing is I'm seeing what's going on. Right?
you trying to
So then you turn around and you don't get out of that rough patch. So then we get to his next phase. You want to leave. The reason why a woman might want to leave a situation like that is because you've never let me in.
Yeah,
From
that's
day
what I mean.
one.
I can't
I can't penetrate your wall. If I can't penetrate your wall, where do I go at day 998.
Usually when you tell a woman,
I'm just saying pause.
even when it's as bad as it could be, like they'll be okay with.
I'm okay if I have the information.
If you give me the information.
But if I don't have the information, you say, I'm cool. Babe, you want to go watch me?
I'm not gonna keep guessing.
I'm not going to keep doing it. I'm not pulling teeth. But if you give me a little bit, you say, yo, babe, I got blah going on. You like, okay, cool.
All right. You said a lot just now, right? I don't want to lose all these points. There's a lot of things that you mentioned in the very beginning when you started talking in regards to a woman, like knowing someone and being attentive and present to their current feelings is two different things.
Absolutely.
Right? And I'm going to speak from my own personal experience. There are few people, I'm not going to say women, because there are few people that are aware of their own emotions in a situation and then aware of your emotions in a situation. So for me to even address you, I got to know where I'm at.
Did you say that one more time?
For me to address you, I gotta know where I'm at.
So why would I date a person that I know wasn't whole?
Because
what you're gonna do is you're gonna break me. But I do know that. From certain situations and certain conversations, I know if you're whole or if you're 3/4.
Here's the thing, right?
People are not
That's an experience. That's an
people are not aware of themselves.
Right, but that's an experience in itself.
Of course.
You have to experience that with someone to realize, like, damn, something right here. But you don't just talk to somebody like that.
No, absolutely not. That's some people.
Right, because if your emotional IQ is high enough, you can have a conversation and know someone is.
Bingo. Right.
Emotionally and mentally.
Bingo.
So once you've gone through certain situations with a person, you then realize that there are certain gaps or holes that have occurred in their life that they're still holding on to.
Is that right there?
That affects how
everything.
It does.
Everything.
Every single piece of their life it affects. And it shows itself in different ways. But to be that aware of something, it normally takes a lot of time.
A lot of time or a lot of want to give that time?
No, it takes a lot of time to be that aware of a person, though.
I don't think so.
You mean as far as being in tune with somebody?
Yes.
The reason why I don't.
It depends.
Well,
So maybe on the outside looking in, yes. It depends.
It
depends on the person.
In general, the playing field's not leveled, right?
Why is it not leveled?
Women are highly emotional, right?
Yeah.
Men are extremely unemotional.
Right.
Okay.
So to talk about emotional IQ, you need to be aware of your own emotions first.
Okay.
And if as a man I'm not aware of them, nothing bothers me, everything's cool, fuck it, so bitch, I'll move on, I'm gonna get another one. You've never you can never grow if you don't acknowledge your faults.
Absolutely.
Right? So if I never got there, then fuck it, like nothing's wrong.
Yeah, right.
I know we all know people like this, it's always the other person.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whatever situation, that person did X, Y, Z. I never did anything wrong. It's always somebody else. Right? So to be aware of how you're feeling in the situation and then to not attack a person when you're going through your own shit, it
takes a certain level of awareness, self-awareness.
It takes a certain level of maturity for the person being attacked to understand why they're being attacked.
Self-awareness.
You know, listen to me.
But that brings about excuses as well.
I'm not talking about the person that's attacking. I'm talking about the person being attacked.
Yes.
So
you're saying that the person that's being attacked, they have to have a certain level of maturity to know why that person is attacking them.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That brings about
that brings about a whole lot of
women give excuses.
Well,
that's what she's saying. So she's saying, boom,
what happened to maturity?
Let's just say, I get it. No, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying.
My thing is,
what Dre is saying is, boom, let's just say I knew that you grew up in a broken home, right? And let's just say that I knew that your trigger was arguments.
Yeah.
I'm giving you little small things, right? So let's just say we start arguing and then he goes ballistic, bananas, and I'm like, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna be like, because I know he doesn't like arguing because he saw his mother and his father arguing. So for me to continue to argue with him, that's just me fueling the fire that I know where that emotion comes from, right? So what he's saying is that if you have your own shit together, you'll be like, babe, I understand how you're feeling, and you're gonna let him
green peas.
But will that person ever change?
Thank you.
Because at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, as you abuse me because you've gone through this or you've gone through that, and you're abusing me, and I'm supposed to just be like, damn, I know he had a rough life. So this is the reason why he's doing this. But when does that person stop? Or when does that person realize that it's not
Remember when I asked
it's
the
not what's
question?
supposed to be?
When does it go from being a rough patch to something
Yes.
Gone.
That's when that happens.
Yes.
That's when it happens. That's the
if-
calculation.
If people are in some
Consistent.
real fucked up situations just to begin with, but if I know she went through some shit in her past, right? Cool. She still hold on to it. We address it. We've had a conversation about it.
Multiple conversations.
I know where you're coming from. You know where you're coming from, and you still
Absolutely.
doing this shit.
I gotta go.
People don't change for anybody else but themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's
I
no
agree.
growth, it's because that person didn't want to grow.
Right.
So there's
It's not that I didn't
wrong with
understand
the
you.
doing.
Right.
It's never that I didn't understand
I
you.
get it.
I let you rock and I let you abuse me
I get
for
it.
5 years.
Right.
At this 6th
That shit crazy.
year,
That shit crazy too.
I'm out.
It happens though.
It happens,
it does,
Sean.
it
And
does.
blame yourself.
Because in
Don't
every
blame
what
them.
people
But
understand,
you
what people don't
decided
understand
to-
is that every argument has its own scenario. So I can make an excuse for 5 years of scenarios, right? But what I need to do at that 6th year when I'm debating on his scenario is connect the dots and notice that every argument
It's a long ass
correlated
time.
has
It's a long ass time.
That is.
it's shot. It's a very long time.
It don't take that long to
It
realize
doesn't take that
shit.
long.
But
It
when you
doesn't take
get
that long.
older, you
But when you
realize
get
it.
older,
When it's come on, it's a
You get less
Bingo.
tolerant. You get less tolerant.
Yeah, you
say it one more time. Your tolerance.
If you
goes-
dealing some with
Yeah,
somebody
but
But when
when
we
you
you
20,
time.
when we 20, what do we do?
You don't have
we
to
like,
What's up, what's
when
up?
we 20 years old, we like, that bitch is just crazy.
You don't
Gonna keep
just say
cutting it,
no.
and the next man gonna keep cutting it. That's
Everybody that's
So wait, so
everybody that's not
concluding
that
remark.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
be a whole
Cause y'all didn't want me
person.
to get started on this shit. Just let this shit go.
What this?
No, we can get started off.
Oh damn.
Yo, nigga,
Curious.
disrespectful. Don't touch my. Yeah.
Don't
You
touch-
touch
All right,
his hair.
Solange.
You going to?
Wow.
Solange.
Wait, any closing remarks for this topic?
Get your shit together.
Amen.
Before you fuck with anybody else.
Basically.
Amen.
Yeah, because if
sounds
you're
nice,
not
but
right,
that's
you
not-
can't be
that's not
right
what
for no
people
one
do.
else.
Because hurt people hurt people.
It's
Talk to these niggas.
Yes.
That's a
you
fact.
can't love somebody unless you love yourself.
Hold on.
Talk to them.
What's in that, son?
Can you repeat that one more time? Just
One more time,
One more
Sean.
time. Just one more time.
One more time.
Talk to these niggas, son. Son.
Nah, say what you
That's
saying.
that don't say that.
Ask me.
He said,
I said hurt
racist.
people.
Listen to the last podcast.
That's that don't say that.
Nigga like this nigga went to go fight a nigga online.
Say that.
Listen to the the last podcast. Nigga like this nigga went to go fight a nigga online from
So
Xbox.
he's a hypocrite.
Look at his face.
100%.
That's all I'm trying to
Nigga
say.
definitely called me a nigga like 8 times when he just
Case
explained what I
closed.
did.
Adjourn.
Alright, so look. Alright, so
What the fuck was that?
shut the fuck up, cameraman. Hold Kim. So
Disrespectful.
One word to say.
what's the name you said?
Disrespect on 1,000.
Hurt people, hurt people.
No.
On 1,000.
What's your closing remarks, S?
Oh,
No.
Episode 24.
No.
We out.
Angry.
Look, alright, so what you want to talk about, S?
Hey,
I'm
S.
angry.
why?
I'm an angry black man.
S.
No.
Hey, you got 6 minutes to talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about.
Jesus.
6 minutes.
You said sex meat?
6
minutes.
Siete.
And you know that. You know that.
Shit when he drinks.
Nah,
so much
sex
sex
meat.
meat.
Somebody what?
What? Sex
You
music.
sound disgusting.
That's got the app.
Yo.
Blonde tips, you can't be that angry, man.
Oh, that's like 2.
Yo, you got 6 minutes.
Yo.
Handle that.
You can't.
I'ma just
It's
scratch my
deceiving.
curl.
You got one tips. You can't be
You
mad.
can't be mad though.
No.
So I can't be mad.
Spoke to the real.
See? Can't be mad.
I can't get. I can't be mad.
No, you
Why?
gotta be Greenpeace. It's just not right. It's deceiving.
Well, I guess.
So is the blonde
episode
tips?
what? What's
So
the
the blonde tips.
No, it don't make you pussy, but you gotta exude a certain amount of
CS motherfucking
peacefulness. You feel me?
So exit. Jesus.
It's
Episode
aggressive.
24 is a wrap.
Wait,
right?
It's a hostile environment.
Shut up.
It's a hostile environment, and you don't expect that from somebody with blonde hair. You expect creativity and liberty.
We got.
You
You
don't
got.
expect.
Bro, you got 4 minutes on your topic, bro. This shit count down.
Dead ass.
Are you
Like, come on, you
finished?
gotta chill.
Are you finished?
It's not healthy.
Put the
Let's end this
No,
off
I'm
on a
not
good note.
like that.
That's what we're trying to do is to keep talking.
Done.
Remember that got arrested for killing the girl that killed
his daughter.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they got raped.
I got
Yeah.
raped.
I totally.
His daughter got raped. He got convicted because he killed the girl.
That's fine.
I have no problem with
I would say in jail for life. I don't mind.
I'm going to jail too.
Yeah,
Give me my
I'm going to jail 2 times.
He should not be in jail for that. I
I don't think
Give me my 3
I stand with him. I stand with him.
I think he's justified.
Wake him
Amen.
up and let me kill him again.
I would
Yeah.
do it and I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind. Not a thought in my
I
life.
stand with him.
I will turn myself in. Let's go.
Right.
I'm waiting.
Alright,
For
so
him.
we
Nothing to
on the
talk
same
about.
page.
Go
So-
ahead, ask next topic.
Now the last one we're going to end on, what's everybody New York's resolution? Because I know that's the
I
last
ain't got no
Oh,
resolution.
oh,
we just gonna
resolution.
continue to do it. What we do.
one. I mean, I don't believe them shits, but I mean,
Happy.
that's one of the
Yeah,
top.
we don't do
Well, me,
resolution.
I mean, like, I don't do resolution. I just like literally, like me, like I told my job to eat a dick, and I say, you know what, I'm on another level. I said,
You told her yeah, you told her
I
yeah.
told myself to eat a dick, and I did that shit in June.
You.
And I literally, I leveled up right there.
Right there.
I don't wait for New Year's. It's like if I feel like you, I'll literally, it's a Monday. I can't work on Monday, and I say, you know what? Niggas is whack.
Yeah.
Shit's trash.
Yeah.
The dick.
Eat a dick.
He's something.
Eat dick with venom on the tip.
Venom.
Ejaculated venom on the tip.
Oh boy.
Burn your lips. Burn your lips.
On your lips.
Let me talk to these niggas. So I say, yo, eat a dick with venom on the tip, and I leveled up. Past few months, I've been on some other shit, and now I'm actually on some other shit right now. I'm on a different level right
You're
now.
on 2020
Fuck
right
New
now.
Year. I don't wait for New Year. I just do shit when I feel like it.
Drago.
Yeah,
This is
that's
the
it.
2020
I don't
shot,
fucking New
nigga.
Year. I do shit when I feel like it. Go ahead, Dre. Talk that shit.
Talk to these niggas, Dre.
Talk to him.
Tomorrow's not a promise. Don't wait for tomorrow.
Amen.
Talk today.
That's what's up. Yeah, you want
Niggas.
talk to them.
Chris Kringle.
Good, Lydia.
I don't do New Year's resolutions. I just say, just be better than last year. That's it.
Upward
True right
movements.
Be better than that. Just be better.
Cameraman.
I mean, I'm the same way,
Same thing.
but I do want to open a business, my own business.
Amen.
So.
Look at
Be
you.
better than last
Ain't he young? That nigga only 6.
Talk to these niggas.
Talk to these niggas.
Niecy.
I just want to finish what I started out on. That's all. Complete my task and do not procrastinate.
Talk to him.
All my New Year's resolutions.
Agreed. Bigger and better. Bigger
Go ahead,
and
Mo.
better.
What
Bigger and
would you
better.
do?
Bigger and better.
Amen.
Well, not bigger, literally, because I want to slim down.
Yo, I hate this.
I need to.
Come on,
Ask, talk to these niggas.
Talk to these mother.
And give it some.
Do it.
Not aggressive.
I said it, facts.
Oh.
All right, say no more. Yo, I'm gonna do what he wants on a business, and he's 6.
What? He said he was sick.
I'm 3, but I ain't.
Listen,
So.
y'all. Happy New Year.
Amen.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy
We
holidays.
love all y'all.
Feliz Navidad.
Episode 24.
Yeah,
We out.
25. We coming back. We gonna go crazy. We fucked with
Now
y'all.
we going live on New Year's. Watch this. Watch this. We going live.
Oh.
We going live.
Look at Dre.
Oh.
We going live. Party.
Instagram live?
Party
Podcast. We going live. We going live, man. We going live.
Party podcast.
Fuck
Okay,
it.
party podcast.
You know what? It's
Party.
what?
that means I
Tune in.
make my
Tune
way.
in. It's no longer
Yes, you
fucking
did.
last podcast of the year.
Yes,
We got one more
12
coming. We out.
Don't drop your
Say no more.